unlock this door with the key of entertainment. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of music. A dimension of comedy. A dimension of brotherhood. You've just crossed over into WTF Nation Radio.
You're listening to Red Leg.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Who the fuck is this nigga?
Fuck you, and fuck you. Who's next?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Fuck you, Red Leg.
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 What a fucking idiot. Who doesn't like to watch a middle-aged, balding guy sit in a room by himself and speak into a microphone? What the fuck is wrong with my computer?
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
You shitting me?
All right, WTF Nation, it's Friday. This is Friday Fuckery. On WTF Nation Radio, good evening, everybody. My name is Redleg. Thank you for spending payday with me. Us, here on WTF Nation Radio. If you're watching on Facebook, hi, how are you? Coming up on tonight's show, our guest, Allie Spagnola. If you want to hear from her, she's going to be coming up at the top of the third hour tonight. We'll do the usual things, Friday night things here, including Drink That Tune if we can fit it in somewhere. Alcoholic beverage check, everybody. What are you drinking? I got this tonight. So, yeah. Phone lines are open. You guys want to call in? I'm gonna kick off tonight's topics here in just a moment. The number's up on the post on Facebook, and if you don't know it, it's 415-889-8367. 415-88-WTFNR. And I want to kick tonight's discussion, as it were, off with a post from U.S. Army WTF Moments, and it's a picture, it's a photograph of the I guess the dude proposing to the chick in the aircraft. They're all rigged up to jump. I don't know. I'm not even a leg. I'm a civilian. I want to get everybody's opinions because the comments are kind of they're kind of wide-ranging from this is kind of cool to this is fucked up and violates all kinds of policies and procedures and regulations and whatnot. Anybody who's got, I value your opinion. Anybody who's got an opinion on this, give me a call because I want to know what the deal is. Like that, the picture, I guess, is, I don't know, is it cute? Is it cheesy? But then I saw the comments about the guy who got jacked up, got an Article 15 for jumping with his fish. And a lot of people are drawing comparisons here. Like, this is okay, but the guy that jumped with the fish in the bottle isn't. And by the way, we had that dude scheduled to be on the show not long after the picture came out. And his chain of command jammed him up and said he couldn't be on the show. He has since ETS'd. Haven't heard from him in a while. At some point, maybe we'll get the dude on the show. I don't know. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
What?
You're on the air. What's up?
Yeah, okay. Well, I'd like a taxi.
You like a taxi?
Yes.
Yeah, you kind of sound like you need one. Where are you?
I'm at Savannah, Georgia. I'm over here by the Bill Street. So, you come to get me?
Wait a minute. Did you say you're in Georgia?
Bill Street Blues is where I want to be.
Did you
I need y'all to pick me up.
Did you just say you're in Georgia, but you want to be on Beale Street?
Yes.
That's a long ass taxi ride, dude. Beale Street's in Memphis.
No. I'm sorry. Well, you understand what I'm saying? I need a taxi over there by the river in Savannah, Georgia.
Okay. And you want to go where?
Well, I want to go to 1220 Thermal Street.
Okay. Call it Uber.
Is this not the taxi company?
No, you're on a radio station.
No.
Fuck out of here. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on? This is Ice.
What's up, Ice?
Hey, you're right. You draw an excellent comparison with that fish and that lieutenant getting proposed to. Now, pulling airborne operations myself back in the day, you notice she's holding that yellow, what guys like to call cords. In the jumping world, that's called a universal static line. Me being a jump master, you're damn right it's unsafe. Because if there was an issue with the aircraft, that ramp or parachute door gets open, and those individuals got to get out, and there's a dude kneeling in front of that person. Hey, fuck that. That individual's got to get the fuck out. And you're damn right. It was good for the goose. It's good for that lieutenant getting fucking proposed to. They need to get fucking slammed. That jumpmaster team is getting decertified. Not only that, but what really pisses me off is that the main page had a picture of a lieutenant colonel puking in a bag, and they were going to decertify the whole fucking jumpmaster team for us posting that shit. So I don't fucking hear it. Fuck you, Red Leg. Take it easy.
Okay, Ice, thank you for the call. So one vote for hell no, and this is bullshit. What's up, Jim?
Oh, man, it's not much, man. It's your world. I'm just here.
Okay. So one vote for everything in this aircraft is going wrong. And I guess Ice raises a valid point. What if they got to get the hell out of the aircraft, and here's this dude, like, facing the wrong way, kneeling down in front of everybody who I guess is facing the ramp. Like I said, I don't know. What the fuck? I've never jumped out of anything before. I was just a gun bunny. But it seems to me like, I don't know, what do you push the dude out backwards if it goes? I don't know. Somebody else call me and tell me what the fuck's going on here. Jim, you excited about tonight's guest?
Hell yeah.
Let me tell you guys some more about tonight's guest. Allie is she's many things. She is a comedian. She is an artist. She's a musician.
Hot.
Well, Badger thinks she's hot. The one thing that I guess the thing she's mostly known for, internet famous, is that she has what's called the Power Hour, where there are 60 one-minute songs that she does, and she does this live. There's a recording of it, but she does this live also. 60 one-minute songs that are played back to back to back, but you get the idea. And every time a song starts, you take a shot. But the thing is that you take a shot of beer, and I don't know that I've ever done beer in shots. I tend to do my beers like this, not in shots, but in glasses, and drink when I want to. But we'll talk to her and see what the whole, it's a big deal. It's a thing, evidently. So we'll talk to her and see what's going on. If you guys missed Pie's show today, well, a lot of people missed the first hour of it because he was having technical problems. I think he decided not to put his show up as a podcast because of the technical issues. And I'll tell you, man, we have been trying to do Facebook Live for a while now, and there's something going on with Facebook. Monday's show didn't make it, or did it? No, Monday's show was fucked. We had the HMFIC from Awesome Shit My Drill Sergeant Said on the show. Couldn't put it on Facebook because Facebook fucked us. We tried to do the Sergeant's Time show last night with Ice and Howie and the Nasty. I was going to do it on Facebook Live. Fucked up again. What was weird was Tuesday and Wednesday Facebook Live worked, but I hadn't planned on doing any radio shows on it. And now, today, it's been fucked up all day, and finally, Pie and I figured out what was going on, and we found a workaround. There it is. Now we're on. I guess people are watching this. Nobody. It's kind of hard for me to watch the comments and do all this other crap at the same time. Now, anyways, you guys want to call in. 415-889-8367. 415-88-WTFNR. And I just got a message from Tater in the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com. He's going to... What does he say? He enlisted as 13 Bravo. He's going to MEPS on Tuesday, being sworn in on Wednesday. Get it, Tater. Good for you. He's going to reclass after his first enlistment and go 15 Tango. What is that? Who knows?
No clue.
Let me answer the phone. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Really?
Yeah. Go ahead, man. What's up?
So, yeah, may sound dumb, but I'm drunk, bored, and I have really no one else to talk to.
You're bored and you don't have anyone else to talk to, so you call WTF Nation Radio. Nothing wrong with that. What's going on in your world?
I'm about to say probably down, I guess.
Where are you calling from?
Savannah.
You need a taxi?
No, I'm actually from Savannah, but I'm up at Fort.
You still there?
But yeah, I'm still here. Sorry.
Okay. Your phone kind of went crappy for a minute.
Yeah, I know. But from Savannah, stationed up in Hinesville. So.
Well, hey, here's the other guy from Georgia calling. I'll put you two guys on the phone together at the same time. Did you ever get your taxi, dude?
Hey, yo, Joe there?
Oh, I know who this is.
Oh, God.
Hey, I'm calling about your leads. You got an ad in the paper for you looking for some leads for your metal band?
I know who this is. Shouldn't you be doing... Don't you have a radio show to do tonight?
Called Leave. I am on GRF. What is this thing called Leave?
What about them weed leads? You know what I mean? Shit, I scratch your eye out like a long goddamn fingernail.
The guy on the phone.
Dude, I am somehow in a freaking company that somehow got GRF and ISAP at the same time.
What?
Yeah, it happens like that. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
Nothing, man. I'm headed to a gig right now, so I figured I'd call into the show and give you some shit real quick.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. This is for everybody who's listening. This is a friend of mine who I know personally and is a good dude. And are you going to do your radio show right now?
No, my radio show is actually like I send it in a day ahead of time. Like I record or I have guest record a mix, and then it just airs. Now, a couple years ago, me and Mary used to actually do it live, but it got to be so much trouble because the station got so big, I guess you could say, and so international that it wouldn't work that way anymore. So yeah, now everybody just submits their mixes a couple days ahead of time and they just air. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no, it's no longer live.
Okay, I got you.
So yeah. Which, I mean, it's kind of a good thing for me because I can still go out and play gigs and whatnot on a Friday night, and the show still goes on, you know what I mean?
Well, good. Sounds like you got it figured out.
Yeah.
Where are you?
How's everything going?
It's good. Where are you? Are you home or are you in Detroit?
I'm home. I'm actually in Worcester, Massachusetts right now, driving down the road, headed to this new venue called The Cove. We've been doing a weekly at this venue for a while, and there's believe it or not, there's a Slipknot tribute band playing at this venue tonight. So I'm going to work security.
You're working security for a Slipknot tribute band.
Yep.
Well, tell me.
Yeah, man.
Let me know how it is. See if you can get some video or something. I want to see if these guys are any good.
I will.
You got anything? You got anything you want to plug? real quick?
Yeah, my radio show is relaunching tonight on Snoob, FNOOB Techno Radio. But it's going on during your show, so I do not encourage anyone to discourage from your show. But I'll put everything up. Everything that I do is always on my SoundCloud page. If anybody's into electronic music, which is soundcloud.com/confusion-1.
Confusion-1.
Yep. So it is what it is. Yeah, man. I just wanted to holler at you for a minute and bug you on the show.
All right, man. Well, anytime you want to call in. It's always a good time.
All right, Red Leg. I love you, brother.
All right, brother. Same here. Next time you come through Memphis, you know where I am.
I may be there soon. I finally got a decent booking agent, and I think me and Mary both will be coming through there within the next few months.
Right on. Looking forward to it.
Of course, I'll have the promoter pay for me a few extra days in the hotel room, because that's how I do. And I'll definitely swing by the house and see you.
All right, brother.
All right, brother. Have a good night, man. Love you guys.
Same to you, man.
Peace.
That's my buddy Eno. He's a big-time techno DJ. If you guys are into electronic music, go check him out. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air. Yes, caller, go ahead. All right, here's how this works. When you call and I answer and say you're on the air, that's your cue to start talking. 415-889-8367, 415-88-WTFNR. Whatever you want to talk about, open forum right now. Give us a call and voice your opinion, or just give a shout out to somebody, or just call in and shoot the shit. This is not the taxi service, and I understand you may be bored. Let's talk about a topic.
These nuts.
That's a good place to start. I'm looking through the comments here on the main page, on the U.S. Army WTF Moments page. Oh, excuse me. I usually mute my mic when I do that, but why bother? We've had one person call in, Ice, who talked about how this is a big no-no, getting on one knee and proposing to this lieutenant in the aircraft who's hooked up, ready to jump. I haven't heard anything to refute his argument that it's unsafe and stupid and so on and so forth. Let's see what some of the comments are. Juan says, I just see an ACU helmet cover while wearing OCPs. I see that also. Hopefully the jump master isn't an enlisted soldier. So much for train as you fight. The ring was too big and hands across the DZ trying to find it. What's up, Pi?
Not much. How you doing?
Pretty good. That all you got? How am I doing?
I just literally got in from the fucking store. Man, if anybody wants a wife that consistently takes you out to the fucking store, like almost every day, then just message me on the page, and I'll make sure I hook you guys up.
I told you how to remedy that, dude. Uber.
Man,
put her in.
I told her. I was like, hey, look, I got a couple of options. I can either drop your ass off and you can call Uber, or you can just let me out here and I'll call fucking Uber. She laughed at me.
Oh.
I'll take her, Pi.
We'll do something.
What?
She laughed at you? Isn't that emasculating?
What I decided to do was bitch and moan the entire way around the fucking store. Be like, hey, I got this radio thing going on. I know. It goes on soon. I know. Well, I got this radio thing. Will you shut the fuck up? So, yeah. It didn't really speed her up any. It just made her bitch and moan at me some more. So, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Can you not stay home, or is that not an option?
Well, normally I do stay home. Very rarely do I go out into the big bad world. But today we around 4:00ish. We went over to a cousin's house. He's got this big ass lake on the back of his 2-acre land, and so we went out fishing. And
wait a minute, 2 acres and it's a big ass lake? It doesn't sound like a lake. It sounds like a pond.
2 acres and then a big ass lake. I'll have to take pictures next time.
Okay.
But yeah, so we threw the kids on a boat and just fucking went out and just plopped around for a bit. So when we went out, it was like 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's plenty of fucking time. Hell no. So we left there at like 6:15, 6:30. I was like, yeah, I know where this is going. She's like, oh, I'm going to stop by Myers on the way home. Like, no, can you like drop me off or something? Well, that's out of the way, so no. Like, for fuck's sake. So I knew it was going to happen. Like, I don't know what to do.
Pi, I hear a taser. Is that Raptor 6?
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Oh, hello.
Maybe 6 to come around my house and give some encouraging words.
Yeah.
I should. Oh, that was a taser. That's what Red Leg hasn't had done to him.
Well.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sure you already mentioned how fucked up my show was today, but I talked about Red Leg not being tased, as well as a naked chick being tased for charity. So she had more balls than Red Leg.
That's not hard to do.
Well, listen, in my defense, I've been trying to get the dude over here forever. I'm tired of asking. I'm sick of it.
Wait when you want cops to turn up, huh?
Yeah. So the people on Facebook Live are trying to figure out what we're talking about. I've been trying to get a buddy of mine's a cop. I've been trying to get him to as a gag, a thing for the radio show, trying to get this dude to come over here and tase me. And he won't do it. Who would pass up the opportunity to tase a willing, like, I guess, victim? Are you a victim once you've been you're a victim of a tasing? He's too busy to come over here and hit me with the taser.
Participant? I mean, there's two parties there, the taser and the tasee.
I feel like it might be funnier if you do it to yourself.
I don't know. It's kind of like tickling yourself. I don't know if you could do it.
Well, what the funny part would be is if your muscles locked up on the on button and you couldn't turn it off.
Oh, that would be fun. Just tase myself until the battery goes dead.
Isn't that the likely outcome? Since when you get electrocuted, your muscles contract. So, I mean, your hands are really going to have no option unless you come up with some weird fucking sex fetish way of hooking it up.
I want to talk about, I don't know if you talked about the two Russian Su-24s buzzing the USS Donald Cook.
I did.
And Russia says it does not understand the painful reaction from our American colleagues after the two warplanes made low passes over the USS Donald Cook. Have you seen the video?
That's not a low pass. I mean, you could have thrown a rock at the fucking thing.
That was about fucking land. It was that low.
Yeah, at one point, he's actually below the level of the superstructure of the ship, which puts him at about, I don't know, 30 feet above the water. Yeah. He wasn't just fucking around. So what is the administration's response to Russia? What is it versus what should it be? How should
did they apologize?
Did we apologize?
A complaint with Moscow.
Filed a complaint.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah.
The administration was filing a complaint with Moscow.
Yeah, well, you know what happens when soldiers stay out in the field longer than their dependa thinks they should? They file a complaint with IG. Fuck a complaint. Yeah.
Well, I think the complaint department out in Moscow is much like the WTF Nation complaint department.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
607, you're on the air. Go ahead. Go ahead, caller. Hey, guys, WTF Nation, all of you, if you're going to call when I say go ahead, start talking. Don't just hang up. Yeah, it's an actual phone number. We're actually here. Jesus.
We're real people, too.
Except Badger. Badger's not a real person.
So
I'm a robot.
So the administration, the Obama administration, is going to file a complaint. And then what? Russia's going to say, fuck off with your complaint. So what's our response? There was a time when the United States of America and its military was feared worldwide. And now Russia's just kind of, they're waving their dick in our face, and what are we doing? We're taking it. I mean, I guess I don't understand diplomacy. Maybe that's my problem. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Yeah, you're talking about the Russians, basically blowing past our aircraft, blowing past our ship.
Yeah.
I mean, the captain basically had every opportunity to warn him to stay away unless he came in like really low. But the Sea Whiz would have just chewed that aircraft up.
I was going to say, you warned a motherfucker with a Sea Sparrow or a Sea Whiz. You don't just you stand out on the deck and whip out your iPhone and take a picture of it going by.
Yeah, the captain of the craft actually tried to contact the SV-22s a number of times, and they got no response. Also, I think what's missing from the story is about 30 minutes before these SV-22s done their flyby, there was a Russian helicopter that was also hovering off, the side of the fucking ship, not too far away, and it's believed that they were taking pictures or gathering intelligence.
They were dicking with these guys. They were fucking with this ship.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Now, under the rules of the treaty that was set back in fucking whenever it was, Russia essentially broke that treaty by doing what they'd done. So the U.S. had every right to fire upon the aircraft.
Absolutely. And I think the captain of the USS Donald Cook exercised great judgment and restraint by not firing on the ship. But now the ball is in the Obama administration's court. What are they going to do?
Oh, they're not going to do it.
They're not going to do shit.
You can only do so much truly out there without, provoking anything. Right then and there, that captain may have just started a war.
You know what? That's a good point.
Watch bad movies.
That's a good point.
But
you shoot. He shoots one of these dickheads out of the sky, or both of them. Then what? Now Putin's like, oh, okay, and then it just escalates.
The other reason the captain didn't fire upon the aircraft is because he was told that the aircraft was what I guess the Navy calls as wings clean. It means that the aircraft wasn't carrying any armament, bombs, fucking anything like that.
Right. I mean, I get that. I do. I understand.
Well, you couldn't tell if the gun was armed, and still a 30 millimeter gun against or whatever millimeter they have against the superstructure of a ship.
Yeah,
it will still do some damage.
I mean, don't you think that this was an attempt to provoke a response, or maybe see what the country, how much backbone the Obama administration had. And I know I keep throwing it on the Obama administration, but that's the current administration. And anybody who listens to this show knows that I am not a fan of Obama at all. By any means.
Vote for him.
I didn't vote for him either.
But the thing is, Russia and the former Soviet Union have always pulled this kind of bull. All the way, believe it or not, back to the days of the Berlin airlift. They would try to,
I know,
provoke a response.
Yeah, I know.
So,
yeah, but like I said, man, there was a time.
Crazy. It really is.
There was a time where fucking with the United States was, you're poking a hornet's nest, and now they just, like I said, they just kind of they're waving their dick in our face, and we're taking it. But what do we do?
Yes, but
I don't have the answer.
Time to show restraint.
You're right.
There really is.
I agree with that. And like I said, what do we do? I don't have the response.
You might not like this, but I think right now we're doing the right thing. About the only other thing we could do is pull, same thing they did to us, but then that's going down to their level.
That's true. Well, thanks for the call, man. I got some more calls coming in. I appreciate your opinion.
Oh, no problem. You have a good day.
All right, brother. No, the other person was hung up.
What'd you say they said? That they didn't understand why the American counterparts were what? Upset?
They said Russia says it does not understand the painful reaction from our American colleagues.
Well, that's where they need our president to get up and say, well, we'll see what your painful reaction is the next time I shoot that fucker down when it does that.
WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, man?
I definitely want to talk about this issue with the two Russian fighter jets.
Yeah.
Going across the American warship. This is my whole perspective of it. It's yes, Russia is waving its dick at us, saying, "Well, hey, guess what? Now we're the superpower now." Now, if we would actually fight at those, then I guarantee you there'd be mass protests across the United States. Because honestly, us as a country, as the United States of America, we have lost our balls completely. We are letting these other countries show force against us, but yet if we actually do something, then hey, guess what? We're going to have these people protest up against us. You're going to have these people say, oh, it wasn't right. You're going to have some other people say, oh, well, you should have done it. But hey, guess what? If you keep on poking a stick at a dog, the dog is going to attack. What did the fighter jets do? Kept on poking a stick at us.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything.
But what, again, and here I go playing devil's advocate. Let's say the skipper said, shoot them down. They're posing a threat to us. And he shoots the motherfuckers out of the sky. What is Russia's response?
Russia, I guarantee it, because Russia do actually have balls, because it has been proven in Syria, whenever we wasn't doing that much with Syria, Russia was actually bombing the shit out of Syria, more than the United States. Right? Now, like for instance, with doing show of force, for instance, over in Afghanistan, we call in the fighter jets. What they do, they show a force to scare the enemy away. Is that what they're doing with us? Trying to like intimidate us? Seeing how far they can actually push us before we actually do something. But yet, once again, thanks to the Obama administration, we're not doing shit.
Obama's a pussy. I don't have any problem saying that.
I agree with you on that one big time, because if you take a look at any other president, if George Bush was in office right about now, he would be on the news and say, okay, Russia showed a hostile intent against the United States. He would have probably kicked their asses by now.
You think?
He probably would have said, "Bring it on, motherfucker."
Do you think? Let me ask you a question. Do you think Putin would have pulled this shit with the Bush administration? Do you think he would have even have attempted this if we had if W was still in office? Would Putin have pulled this shit? No, because he was scared of the dude.
Whenever anybody attacked the United States or show any type of hostile threat against the United States, guess what he did? He put boots on the ground. He put planes up in the air. Excuse my language whenever I actually say this, he fucks shit up.
Yeah.
What a real American president should actually do. You fuck with the United States, we're going to fuck with you. But now with this Obama, hey, what is it? He's going to file a complaint? what category is it going to be? Is it going to be equal opportunity?
No, he's going to file a hurt feelings report.
Other countries are going to be sitting back laughing at us right about now.
He's going to file a hurt feelings report.
A hurt feelings report.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you what's going to be next. North Korea is probably sitting back with their yucky mandu, laughing their asses off. Italy's probably looking at us like, hey, now we're retreating.
Well, Dylan...
Honestly, my whole perspective... America lost his balls. I'm sorry to say this, though.
Dylan on Facebook says, but Bush also had good relations with Russia. And
yes, because you know why?
There was a mutual respect.
Everybody feared him.
There was a mutual respect.
Everybody knew if you would have fucked with Bush, he would definitely fuck you up. But they know with Obama, the only relationships that Obama actually really has is with other Muslim foreign countries. The Muslim countries didn't like Bush because Bush told it how it was. Come on now. A guy threw two shoes at him, and he was dodging and weaving like Floyd Mayweather. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, seriously? I'm like, come on now.
Yeah.
Right? One thing, if you got a strong president, if you got a president that will actually look after his country, is not scared to do anything to actually retaliate, then we will actually be the strongest nation once again. And honestly, with Obama being in office, I don't really see that one bit.
Wow.
Because the United States all together has crumbled down big time.
Well, you either get Obama's on his way out, so you're either going to get Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yeah. So let me put
and one thing that's now me being a veteran, 15 years of service got out on medical. And
well, thank you for your service.
It's a shame. It's a shame to all the veterans how much they actually fought during that time period to actually have a president just come up and say, well, hey, guess what? Everything y'all did is now down the drain. Everything is changing completely within everything. ROEs, and it's going to get more people killed, and it's embarrassing.
Yeah. All right, man. Hey, thanks for your call. Let me get this next caller in. Appreciate your opinion.
I gotta go back to work anyway.
All right, brother. Thank you.
All right, brother.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
How you guys doing tonight?
Oh, we're hanging in there. It's Friday.
That's always good.
Red Friday,
Hey,
everybody. Remember everyone deployed. Red Friday. That's why I always wear red on Fridays.
Real quick, while I was at fucking Maya, fuck that place, I seen a dude in like fucking workout shorts and a red t-shirt with an American flag on the front, and I kind of like tilted my head sideways and looked at it, and it said fucking red. Everyone deployed. I was like, hey, nice shirt, brother.
Right.
Like, oh, thanks. And he kind of ran off.
I got a closet full of different red shirts. Remember everyone deployed. My favorite one, though, is probably the casual fucking Friday shirt that I have. It's red, and you wear it on casual fucking Fridays. Anyways, what's on your mind, caller?
Okay, me and a few veteran friends are kicking out an idea, and we're all tired of seeing all the homeless veterans around the country, and we want to start up like a non-for-profit veteran shelters all across the country. We're all spread out, and at the moment, we're stuck on a name for the place. I figured if anyone had any good ideas, it'd be What the Fuck Nation.
Right.
So I was wondering what you guys would have in store for us.
Well, I can tell you that Veterans on Patrol's already taken, because that's an organization in the Phoenix, Arizona area that they are not a, quote, nonprofit organization officially, but they are not for profit, and they help out the homeless guys. They've got camps and stuff like that, but I digress. Okay, WTF Nation, put your ideas out there for this. What's your name, man? Or what do you want to go by? You don't have to tell me your name if you don't want to.
I'll go by Burke.
Okay, Burke.
We've had a few ideas. One was Home for Heroes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if any of these are taken, but we've had Home for Heroes, Shelter of the Brave, Frontline Freedom, Frontlines to Freedom. I wanted 9 Line, but I guess there's already a company out there called 9 Line.
Let's see. We got Vets for Vets, Bros for Homies. I'm looking at the comments on the Facebook Live feed. Let's see here. The Bunker? Is that a suggestion? The Bunker.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So if you keep your eye on the comments there, man, I'm sure you'll get plenty. Homies for Heroes. Frontline for Freedom is nice, says Manny. They like that.
All right. Yeah, we want something that says, something that's kind of catchy, that gets the word out, and it also says, hey, we're here to help our homeless vets or vets that are hopelessly addicted to any kind of substances, because we just want to help people.
Right.
We need to help our own.
Well, I mean, we're talking about all the international diplomatic problems right now, and then, you know, homeless vets, they tend to fall through the cracks, and that's a serious issue. The foxhole is another suggestion. If you think for 1 minute that homeless veterans that the homeless veteran issue is a non-issue, you're insane. And when we went to Mesa, Arizona, we met personally at the event with a gentleman who, and his name eludes me right now, with a gentleman who heads up the Veterans on Patrol there. And they're doing good things, but we're talking about one area in the entire United States where they're taking care of homeless veterans. So what's your community doing for homeless veterans? What are you doing for homeless veterans? Even to raise awareness and get in touch with your congressman about the issue. What the fuck, man? These guys serve their country and get out, and now they don't have shit. So at the very least,
people scoffing at them, telling them to go get a job, and
go get a job, but
you got the VA not taking care of them and everything.
I mean, realistically, what depending on your MOS, you may or may not have marketable skills in the civilian, job, the civilian career world. What are you going to do? And a lot of these guys, I mean, it's no secret. A lot of these dudes have got, psychological, emotional issues, PTSD and things. What the, John says artillery doesn't have any marketable skills. No shit. That's what I did. You know what I did when I got out? I went into law enforcement. What else was I going to do? But
another thing I think the active duty brothers and sisters don't quite grasp is, regardless whether you have no fucking skills, no education, a bachelor's degree, an associate's degree, even maybe a fucking master's degree, the second you get out, you're on your own. Like, unless you have family or some very good fucking friends to help you, you are on your own. There's no one to hold your hand. You have to find a place to live. You have to pay the bills. You have to feed the family, do the fucking car shit, all that other crap that's fucking normally taken care of by your regular fucking monthly paycheck or bi-weekly paycheck is now gone. So even before you decide to fucking get out, you need to be putting away some money, even if it's fucking $50 a month. Put that money away to the side somewhere fucking safe, where when you get out, you can use that for maybe to help you out for a couple of months. Because, I mean, I can see how, some of our brothers and sisters end up getting out and then become homeless. And then from there, it's even fucking harder, because 9 times out of 10, you need a place to live before you can get fucking employment. So, I mean, it's almost a vicious cycle, but it all starts before you even decide to get out. You have to look to the future. And, everyone says, oh, I got some skills, I can get a job, or I got jobs lined up, or I can fall back on the family job. That's all well said and done. But if it doesn't work out that way, at least you have another option. And I don't know if any of you faggots ever heard of PACE, Primary, Alternate, Contingency, Emergency. But, I mean, that's essentially how you need to run your military career, and even more so your civilian life once you get out.
So don't get tunnel vision while you're in the military, because at some point your career is going to end, whether you retire or you ETS or you get, med board, whatever. You gotta, and I was guilty of not preparing myself for the civilian world. And Dan says the civilian world's not as scary as everyone says it is. It's, it's called being a grown up, and that's true. And I get that, bro. I really do. At some point you got to grow up, and some people would even argue, and I've seen it before, and this is not me saying this. This is me repeating what someone else said. But you're kind of living off the government teat when you're in the military. Like, as long as you show up for PT formation and stay out of trouble, everything's taken care of for you. And then, but then you transition into the civilian world, and if you're not prepared, if you don't put forth the effort to prepare yourself, or if somebody doesn't prepare you, you don't know what the fuck to do when you get out. So, take my advice and start getting yourself together and prepared while you're in, so you don't go out in the civilian world without a plan.
Yeah, definitely don't fall back on that fucking 1 week bullshit briefing. I can't even remember what it's called now.
You know what, man? When I was clearing out processing, they were just going through the motions, bro. They couldn't care less what if I was prepared or not when I got out. It's checking the box, just like everything else in the Army anymore. And this was, I got out in 98. And the dude was like, okay, let me read this stuff, watch this slideshow. Good luck. Take care of yourself, man.
I mean, that goes with for civilian world as well as it does for the military. I mean, even when you're coming in as a private or fucking specialist, E5, E6, E7, whatever, you have to take care of yourself. You have to be responsible enough to fucking wake up in the morning, fucking first formations, if you have them gay last formations and all that kind of bullshit. I mean, so you're already somewhat responsible, but you have that safety net. You have to fucking step forward and take control of your future. And I know it's easier fucking said than done, but I've been there and done that, and it's not that fucking hard. Yeah, you're going to hit some bumps in the road and shit, but there's never always going to be someone there to fucking help you out. I mean, you're going to have to be resourceful. You're going to have to fucking think and plan ahead. I mean, it's that simple. You do it in the military, so stop planning to do it when you fucking get out.
John says, I drop my retirement packet next year. I'm extremely nervous. After 20 years, I'm basically going to be starting my life over. And that's true. But if you've been in for 20 years, you do have the skills that a lot of places are looking for. Because after 20 years in the military, you've picked up on a few things: leadership, organization, planning. You can kind of step into a management or a leadership role, but you got to know what you want to do, and you got to start networking now. I kind of got lucky when I got out. There was just a period of a few months before I got picked up by the local police department here and started I guess, kind of short-lived career in law enforcement. I only did it for 4 years, but I'm doing pretty good now. But there was always that kind of feeling of I don't know what to do. I don't have everything laid out for me.
My suggestion as a senior NCO getting out, you start applying for jobs and to companies about a year out, no more than 12 months, but about a year out. Write into these companies, call people and say, hey, look, I'm looking at retiring within the next year. I've done 20 years. I'm this fucking rank. Does your company have anything, or, are they looking for something, or is there any opportunities? And you'll find 9 times out of 10, like Red Leg said, you'll be able to walk straight into a management position. Now, I'm talking, maybe a senior E7, first sergeant major. Like, they hold a spot for you 12 months out. I've seen it. I was getting medically retired at the same time my sergeant major was. And he had a job lined up already. Like, he just submitted his resume, talked to a few people, and they held a job for him. I think it was for 4 months, and just waited until he got out. As a junior NCO, E6 or below, or maybe someone that's just hit E7, it's a little bit harder because civilian corporations don't look at you as having as what they call management skills. You're more of a supervisor type person. With them kind of jobs, I'd say maybe 4 or 5 months out, kind of start looking around, kind of put feelers out there. But you may run into some difficulties where they say, hey, we're not as willing to kind of keep a job open because we need someone now. Because, that there's almost high turnover positions. If you get out as a specialist or below, it's going to be a little bit harder. I mean, you don't have the experience in any kind of management position, so you're almost looking at starting at square one. I mean, it is hard, but you just got to kind of prepare for it in advance. If you do that, I mean, you'll be good.
Yeah. Burke, have you seen any ideas for the name of your startup organization? Anything that you think is going to work for you?
So far, some of the guys here I'm talking to, they're liking the frontline to freedom.
Yeah,
seems like they're liking that one pretty good. I personally like Bros for Homies.
Bros for Homies. Put that on a business card. See how that goes. Thanks, man, for your call. Good luck, and hey, keep in touch. Let us know how it goes. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you for taking the call and opening the dialogue here.
No problem, man. Thank you so much for calling in.
Hey, on Facebook Live says, I know what I'm talking about.
All right, Burke. Thanks, bro.
Thanks, guys.
Later on.
You know what we should do? WTF Nation Radio should sponsor Bros for Homies.
Bros for Homies. Hoes for Veterans. Okay, here's 406 been trying to call in for a while now. 406, you finally got through.
Sweet.
I've been seeing you try to get in, but I didn't have a line open.
Oh, no, you're good.
What's on your mind?
Well, I actually have a question about you. It's about a matter that you were talking about earlier.
Okay.
About the whole, I guess, more or less America being pussies.
Yeah.
Me being a service member, I just have a question and more or less an opinion that I want from you. Should it be right for servicemen or the females out there should they be afraid or more or less worried about who's leading the country? Is it right for them to be worried?
Okay, so let me see if I got it clear. Should the members of the armed forces of the United States be concerned that the commander, about the way the commander-in-chief is leading the nation and its armed forces?
Yes.
I do think that you have the right to be concerned. And my personal opinion is that, yes, you should be concerned about the way the commander-in-chief is handling business. Do I think that maybe you kind of do yourself a disservice by openly, I don't want to say criticizing, because I guess it's your right to criticize the commander-in-chief. What I don't want to see is it turn into a, I don't know, like a revolt, a mutiny of sorts.
Well, here's the thing.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, like it or not, whoever's in charge, you all serve the same purpose, which is the defense of the United States of America and its interests.
Right.
You can break it down to...
I guess my question... Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
I guess what I'm not trying to revolt, as you put it, or anything. It's just... I guess I'm more concerned with, is my commander-in-chief making the best decisions to his ability? Like, does he have all the information, like all the correct facts to be making said decisions, and are they the right ones?
I think that the Joint Chiefs are presenting the commander-in-chief with all of the facts. And I also think that they're probably presenting him with several different options. And a lot of times the commander-in-chief, chooses to ignore these options in the interest of, I don't know, wanting to avoid a conflict or just trying to keep the peace. But how long do you allow people to just kind of taunt the armed forces of the United States?
Right. And like, I agree with what you were saying about the whole Bush more or less would have retaliated against the whole aircraft flying over the ship and all that. And I guess that's why I'm asking my question that I am about being concerned about my commander-in-chief.
I mean, it's just speculation on my part to say what he would or would not have done, because he's not in office and it didn't happen on his watch. But I tend to think that probably the response, well, I mean, I say the response would be stronger than Obama's, but so far there's been a complete lack of a response on Obama's part.
Here's the thing. You can break this down to simpler terms, okay? So instead of the commander-in-chief, look at your company commander or battalion commander, okay? So is that guy doing what right by the battalion or the company, the way you think he should be running it, or the shit he puts out? I mean, he's got advisors, he's got first sergeant, he's got sergeant majors, he's got all of that shit. Now, he uses them because they're advisors. At the end of the day, the ball stops with him. Like, he's the decision maker. So the commander-in-chief is the same kind of way. He can have all the fucking advisors in the world, but if he chooses fucking the opposite direction, there ain't a thing anyone can do about it, because he's the fucking boss. Like, he's God. Like, that's it. End of story. So, there's been a lot of stories out recently. Yeah, he has a final decision.
Right.
There's been a lot of stories out where, these advisors, chief of staffs, have advised him a particular way, and he's gone the opposite way for whatever fucking reason it is. Because at the end of the day, if you're the boss, it doesn't fucking matter what anyone else thinks. You're generally going to listen to them because that's what they're there for. You're still going to go on with your own agenda. So getting back to your question, yes, you should be concerned. Is there anything you can do about it, or should you voice your opinion to have something done about it? I personally don't think so, because like Redleg said, if you criticize, then it's at such a lower level compared to what he's at, I mean, you're going to put your career in jeopardy. I mean, if you look at some of these generals that kind of stick their neck out on the line and kind of speak up against certain people, they end up getting targeted and fucked over.
Yeah, well, look at how well that's worked for North Korea. But you talk shit about Lil Kim. Yeah, you talk shit about Lil Kim, he blows your ass away with an anti-aircraft gun.
Well, it's just I want to see. Now I may catch some hate for this, but you know what? Fuck them. I guess I'm just wishing that America would get back to the state that it was in. Again, I'm sure you'll enjoy this. Back before when Obama basically took a shit on America. And I guess that's what I'm concerned about with the new presidential candidates, with potential commander-in-chiefs. Are they going to be able to fix what Obama fucked up?
I have said on more than one occasion on my show, and I'll keep it short because we got to take a break here in just a minute, that with this recent batch of presidential candidates, I keep waiting. I keep waiting for all of the news outlets to come on and say, "Yeah, we got you guys. It's a joke. These are not the actual candidates." It seems surreal.
Yeah, one could be so lucky, right?
Right. It seems surreal to me that Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are the freaking front runners for the presidency of the United States of America. It's comical to me. I keep waiting to wake up from this bad dream.
Look at Bernie Sanders, because he's winning by landslides from what I'm seeing on news networks. But Hillary is getting the exact same number of delegates, like handed to her.
The whole thing to me is one giant 3-ring circus. It's a joke.
It's a clusterfuck is what it is.
It is.
Bernie Sanders is almost Donald Trump's opposite. And here's why I say that. The American public as a whole, generally speaking, is fed up with the way the government in general is running and has run the country. Now, I know people blame the president for a lot of shit almost all the time. And I'm not Obama's greatest fan. But you also have to remember, it's not always him that runs the show. A lot of shit that's done is out of his hands. So for everybody...
And I completely understand that.
For everyone to be pissed off at the way they are right now to this degree, it created the environment where Trump is able to be a front runner. And then on the opposite side, in my opinion, Bernie Sanders, that motherfucker, we need to send him to fucking Mars or some shit and create a colony. Like, he's fucking insane. Like, I know what the fuck it is, but people love the fuck out of him. Why? Because they understand the message he's trying to put out. Okay, maybe these people don't understand the actual real life, outcomes of this shit. But his ideals.
Is it okay if I interject real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
That I think the reason why people are leaning towards Bernie Sanders, and again, don't hate on me for saying this, but I'm not actually voting for any of them. But if I would actually lean toward one of them, it'd be Bernie Sanders. Now, before you hate on me, here's the one solid reason why. Clinton, he's just a lying sack of shit. End of story on that one.
The reason
Trump,
people
the
like...
motherfucker's off his ADD medication. He keeps flip-flopping his opinions on things. Now, Sanders has been running since, the 70s, 80s? His views on politics have not changed, or none that I have seen.
They have. I've seen some when that motherfucker had hair and he looked like a normal fucking person.
I'll tell you, and then we're going to take a break. I'll tell you why people like Bernie Sanders. Because he's not Hillary Clinton. That's why people like Bernie Sanders.
He's not Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
It's just amazing on its own that as a person that is under an active FBI investigation, is allowed.
Exactly. Why is someone like that even running for president? Why should they be allowed to?
America. I mean, what the fuck? I don't know what to say.
I mean, shouldn't there be some restrictions in, I guess, the rules to run as president? As to say, like, I know if you're a felon, you can't run for president. So why is it under an active federal investigation, she is still allowed to run. Now, I'm not saying she's guilty. She's not guilty. I'm gonna keep my personal opinions to myself. But I'm just saying, as a general fucking rule, if someone is under a federal investigation, a federal criminal investigation, they shouldn't be allowed to do dick until that investigation is done.
But she's innocent until proven guilty.
Not by the evidence I've fucking seen.
Well, all right.
Right? There's irrefutable proof that she more or less pulled the trigger on those 4 overseas.
She hasn't been convicted in a court of law.
Right. Yes, it may be irrefutable proof, but it still has to go through a court. If they were to make an exception for her, how easy would it be to make an exception for everybody else?
Badger out of nowhere.
Get this. So she's under an active criminal federal investigation, okay? She hasn't been proven guilty or innocent as of yet. It's just innocent till proven guilty. Why is it then I get locked the fuck up during a weekend until I go see a judge? No motherfucker has proven me to be guilty yet, so why are you fucking barring me for my freedom? That's bullshit. See, we could say that same thing.
Right.
It doesn't work that way.
All right, don't worry about
you obviously fucked up and put yourself there.
You're going to be all right. You spent more than one weekend locked up, Pie.
I spent a day, a night and a half-ish.
Right. Okay.
And then the fucking 3 months I was in
that's what I'm talking
prison.
about. Yeah, in federal prison.
And that wasn't even my fault. I didn't do shit wrong.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
I swear to God. I went to court. I swear to God, I was in the court for like 5 fucking minutes, and the judge was like, "We're happy. We're happy with the circumstances. You can go." What the fuck you mean I can go?
Right.
Apparently, the prosecution went in there and said, "Your Honor, we're happy with all the facts. He's good."
Oh, we fucked up.
Yeah, we're dropping charges.
All right, these guys want to hear this story, but before that, we got to take a break. Pie, do you want to tell your fucking story when we come back?
I guess I have to now.
All right, guys, if you want to hear Pie's...
Thanks for taking the call.
All right, brother. Thank you for calling in.
Take it easy.
All right, man. If you guys want to hear Pie's story, you got to stick around. Don't hesitate to come and join us in the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com, where we have cameras of people and things. And stuff. Also, you should know that we do have a live show here every night, starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. That's 5 o'clock out on the left coast on WTF Nation Radio. Just because it's not on Facebook Live doesn't mean we're not on the air. You can listen to Pie spout off his stuff Monday, Wednesday, Friday, starting at noon Eastern and running until 2 o'clock. And then, like us twice, I burped on the air tonight. Every night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern on WTFNationRadio.com. And hopefully Facebook's done giving us the big blue weenie so we could do this Facebook Live stuff a little more often. We're going to take a break, guys. When we come back, Pie's going to tell his story about how he spent 3 months in federal prison. And don't forget, top of the next hour, I guess the 9 o'clock p.m. hour, our guest, Allie Spagnola, is going to be here to tell us about what she's got going on and a good excuse for you to drink a shit ton of beer in an hour. And maybe a little bit later in the show, we'll squeeze in around a Drink That Tune for your chance to win a WTF Nation Radio prize of sorts. I think a Raptor mom's at a baseball game or something. Jesus, who's going to run this?
She's playing with some big balls.
Yeah. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back after a couple of songs right here on WTF Nation Radio.
Page update with the nasty.
A soldier received a bit of a shock at the range the other day when his M16 exploded. A marker round from previous training exercise was still in the rifle when the soldier fired live ammo at the range. Luckily, no one was injured, but the rifle was damaged beyond repair. This spring is off to a cold start, and the main page has seen many uniform pieces and personal items encased in ice. This includes one first sergeant that found an unintended beret and froze it in a cup of water. A Fort Bragg wife took to the local yard sale sites to find out if her husband is cheating. The husband apparently unfriended the wife on Facebook, and she is looking for a female to friend him and question him to get answers. We wish the happy couple all the best.
This has been your U.S. Army WTF Moments main page update. Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio. Call the show now at 415-889-8367.
or as threatened, I guess, with Friday Night Fuckery here on WTF Nation Radio. Thanks for joining us here, all of you on Facebook and in the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com. Also listening to us on the TuneIn app and catching the stream on YouTube. We're everywhere. We are pervasive. That's tonight's $10 word, right, Kaz? Pervasive?
Pervasive.
I'm joined on the call. I guess these are all of my co-hosts. Jim Beam, Pie, Badger, and Kaz, all members of the WTF Nation Radio staff. And they all do things and stuff, and you can hear them throughout the week at WTFNationRadio.com. Again, just because we're not live here on Facebook Live doesn't mean we're not on the air, so come check us out, WTFNationRadio.com. And as promised, I guess Pie's going to tell us about the 3 months he spent in federal prison and why.
Yeah, fuck that place. So before we get started on this, WTFNationRadio.com, we have a live chat where you can talk a whole bunch of shit to people live. It's a little bit better than Facebook chat, but then you also have the opportunity to open up cameras and see people and boobs and stuff. So check us out.
Boobs.
But all right, so this is going back, I don't know, like 14 years ago or something. It's been a while, and I still hold a fucking huge grudge. All right, so here's the story. I came to the great land of America from Thailand, and I used to video game a lot. So I had a pretty decent job at a well-known television station, and I was a security manager. And the shifts we would do is 4 days on, 4 days off, 4 nights on, 4 nights off, and then kind of go back around. So because I used to play video games a lot, I would go visit people on my 4 days off. I would essentially travel Europe, like, because it was pretty cheap coming from Thailand. I mean, it cost almost next to nothing. So I'd go to France, Germany, Belgium, Norway, Switzerland, Sweden, I'd go all over the place. And then I can't remember what game I was playing, but I started playing this fucking game and got involved in like a gaming league. And I started talking and playing video games with people regularly from the US.
So it was a cult.
I wouldn't call it a cult. Just geeky nerds in the basement or some shit. But anyway, so I ended up going to somewhere in bumfucked Egypt in New York, like out in the fucking sticks. Like this place had one stop light, flashing light. It had a school, like everyone fucking knew everyone. Everyone was cousins. It was like 15 minutes away from fucking Indiana or some bullshit, whatever the next state is. They're like, it was fucking out there. So I went over there a couple of times on my 4 days and shit. And then I literally like leave work, go to the airport, get straight on the plane, fly over, go party, get back on the plane, go straight to work, shit, shower, shave at work, and then start my shift. And I done this no matter where I went. And then I ended up coming over to meet a chick in Ohio. I ended up getting married, long story short. So
and now you have to go to the store and be abducted on a daily basis and held against your will.
See, never get married. You get drugged to the fucking... Anyway, so we end up having a kid. She had 2 kids of her own. So me, the wife, and the 3 kids, we go back to Thailand. I'm like, hey, let's go meet the family and shit. So we all go back to Thailand. When we get over there, everything's fucking good. I end up losing my passport. So I'm like, look, instead of fucking having to pay to change all these tickets, you and the kids go back home to the States, and I'll get a new passport, and I'll come follow you. At this time, I still had a Thailand passport with a fucking green card stamp on it because they hadn't sent me the actual card. So I was a U.S. resident, not a citizen, a resident. So I could come and go from the country as much as I wanted. So it was over an Easter weekend as well. I remember this. So they went back to fucking the States. I went down to the U.S. Embassy. I was like, hey, look, I lost my passport. I tell a lie. I got a new passport, and I was like, all right, great. So I got on a plane, went back to the U.S. into Washington Dulles, and they checked my shit, and they were like, "Whoa, wait a minute, you're a resident, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, "Well, where's your paperwork?" I'm like, "Well, I don't have it. I lost my passport." They're like, "Well, we need something." I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, you know I'm a fucking resident because you see that in the shit in the computer, but like you can't just fucking let me in." They're like, "No, we got to send you back. Go get fucking paperwork, transportation paperwork, and then you can come in." I'm like, "God damn it." So they literally sent me back on the next fucking plane. So I land back in fucking Thailand, call the wife and be like, "Hey, I was there, but now I'm not. This is a story." Now, it was over. The next weekend was Easter weekend. So I couldn't do shit because I think I flew back on a Thursday or Friday or whatever. So I couldn't do shit until like the following Monday or Tuesday. So the following Monday or Tuesday, I went down to the U.S. Embassy again. I went to the U.S. Embassy and I was like, "Hey, look, I just tried to go back and they told me to fuck off because I didn't have the correct paperwork because I'm an idiot, lost my passport, and I forgot about the whole stamp thing and, you know, blah, blah, blah." And they're like, "Okay, cool. But for us to verify this, we have to contact Ohio INS because that's where, you know, you filed all your paperwork and shit. We have to contact them to verify it because we don't keep any records like that shit online." Okay, great. So I waited another fucking week. I finally get a phone call, but like, "Hey, yeah, come back to the U.S. Embassy. We're going to sort you out." So I go back to the U.S. Embassy, go up to the window, and they're like, "Yeah, it's fine. We spoke to the INS in Ohio. They faxed us over all of your documentation. You're good to go. We've got this letter for you. It's essentially a transportation document, and it says that the U.S. government allows you to enter the country as a U.S. resident, and you can't be stopped. Blah 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 blah. All that kind of hoopty." So I'm like, "All right, great."
Pi, let me interrupt you real quick. Two things. Number one, from Facebook, Jelona, she likes your accent. Number two, everybody else says, "Get to the fucking point."
All right, so I'm getting to the point now. So I've got these transportation documents, and I'm like, "All right, great." So I go back to Washington Dulles. Fuck what? If you ever fly in Washington Dulles, fuck that place. Like, avoid it like the plague. Anyway, so I fly back, and I walk up to immigration, and I give them my shit, and they're like, "Oh, okay, step into this office." I'm like, okay. So I step into this office, and they say, "So, what are you here for?" I'm like, "What do you mean, what am I here for? Like, my wife and kids are here. I'm a fucking resident." Like, "What the fuck do you mean, what am I here for?" "Well, what are you here for?" Like, "I'm here to fucking come back to, like, live with my wife and kids and shit." "Oh, okay. You know what? We're pulling all your stuff off the bird. Why don't you come with us and sit in a cell for a minute while we get a whole bunch of people and interrogate you?"
I like how they asked you. Would you come with us? No, fuck off. I'm leaving.
Yeah,
like you had an option.
They were right in the beginning, and I was like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, so I'm kind of polite as well, because, you know, the politer you are, 9 times out of 10, you know, the better they're going to take care of you. Well, fuck that. So, I go into this fucking cell, come back, and they drag me out. I take interviews. There was interviews with INS, custom border people, the FBI, and some other guys in fucking suits that were never identified. And that's a different story. But anyway, so at the end of that shit, they throw me back in the cell and said, "Okay, look, we're going to send you back to Thailand on the next flight." Okay, fuck it, whatever. Just fucking deal with this shit and, whatever. I'll deal with the shit after. The next morning, they wake me up. Well, they said they were going to wake me up in the morning and kick me on the bird because that was the next flight. The next afternoon, they wake me up and they take me to a federal fucking prison and just fucking throw me in there. And then I get some random fucking cop comes in and interviews me like 2 or 3 times about animal porn and shit on my laptop, which I deny profusely because that wasn't my laptop. He didn't show it to me, so I can't identify it. So whatever. But I spent 3 months in this fucking federal prison. Then I get woken up one night about 3 a.m. by a guard, and I know this because you get to know the routines of what goes on. And they took me to an immigration jail somewhere in fucking Virginia. And fuck immigration jails. If you think fucking your local, state, or federal prisons are bad, fuck immigration jail. This fucking place was like a warehouse with just fucking beds in it. Almost like fucking basic training, but bigger. A lot fucking bigger. And this place was filled with nothing but MS-13 dudes. Now, I didn't know what the fuck MS-13 is, so I kind of asked around. I was awake for about 72 hours, and then I got my court date, went to see the judge, and they were like, oh, yeah, the prosecution's happy that you're allowed to stay here.
We got a phone call. So, somebody wants to talk to you.
Oh.
WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air. Who's this?
Well, Lord help me. I'm going to say my name is Magnolia.
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 Did you call in to talk to Pie?
How you doing, girlfriend?
I am doing pretty well. I can't complain too much. You can, really. I am going to bust open a big topic, and I told my husband that I was not going to do it, and he actually is the one that told me to do it and bet me that he could get a diesel 4500 if I let, or whatever that truck is called, if I just went in and did it, and y'all didn't support me. So you have to support me so that he has to wait till we get to Alaska.
Can we get to the point here?
What's going on here?
Okay, the point where I'm getting is I just hate where military spouses have come in this in the military nowadays. My grandmother was a military spouse, and back in the day, it was all about support and supporting your husband and being there for your husband. And nowadays, it's almost like it's embarrassing to even say that you are a military spouse.
Right, because people call you a dependa.
A dependa and dependopotamus and everything else. And, I've been with my husband for a long time. He's been in for 18 years now, and I'm very proud of him. And all I want to do is support the military. And what I feel like is that the spouses, I know there are many, but that had to be 20 years ago, too, that there were people that joined just to have, protection and to have this and that. But we support our husbands, and we're here we're probably the biggest support that most of the soldiers have nowadays.
Okay, get this. Get this. There's a difference between a depender and a dependent. A dependent understands that their spouse has a regular job. I understand the job is a lot different than most, but it's still a regular job. The dependent carries on with daily life. A depender does everything in their power to show that they are serving in the military, that they are the ones that deserve fucking credit, that they are the ones...
And I do absolutely agree with that 100%. But my point is that it feels like nowadays that most new soldiers that are coming in to the military, they look at all women and all spouses as dependopotamuses. And in all reality, it's the spouses that have the utmost respect for the military.
That's where
dependopotami is the proper term. I'm sorry.
Would mean
you know what? I completely agree with y'all, and I think y'all just bought my husband a truck.
Well, I'm glad you completely agree, because that's how it is, unfortunately. And as a spouse, you should conduct some wall-to-wall counseling with the dependopotamuses that are out there.
God, straighten this guy out.
Dependopotami.
Well, ultimately, where are you from, honey? Where are you from?
Where are you from, honey? He's from Thailand.
Y'all
I'm from Thailand.
4,000 views now.
What?
I love y'all, by the way. I think y'all are wonderful. But what I'm trying to say is, we have all of these new guys coming in and new ladies and vice versa. And everyone is looked at as a spouse is just a piece of junk, a piece of shit. Now
you know how the private feels.
Listen, I'm pretty sure your grandma's not listening. You can say shit.
No, she probably is, but she's looking down on me from heaven and pretty pissed off at me at the moment.
Okay.
But
they have WTF Nation Radio in heaven? That's pretty sick.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We got Pulse International.
The woodworks and slap your ass anytime she wants to. My
Magnolia.
point is, and I knew that I was going to probably be looked at as kind of a joke or what have you, but what I'm saying is I come from a long line of military personnel and military people, and back in the day, it was pride. You know, it was proud. You were so proud of your spouse. You were so proud of this. And nowadays, it feels like you're almost embarrassed to be that way.
Because
of all the...
Get up with Howie. Howie can tell you what 1842 was like.
BAH and TRICARE.
Hey, Magnolia. We appreciate the call, and I don't know if I speak for anybody else here, but I support whatever will get your husband a new truck.
Well, I think y'all got it for here.
I'm sure he's paying for it as well.
Right on, man.
Enjoy the new truck. Magnolia, thank you for calling. Have a good night.
Shut your bitch ass up!
What the fuck just happened? And then we derailed the pie story. It was just starting to get good.
Someone else said, can we just get back to the pie show?
Well, now we have a new problem. The Facebook feed's about to end, and I'll have to restart it. So,
all right. So if you guys want to listen to the end of the pie story, it's just going to cut out. So join back. We'll wait a few minutes so most of you can get back.
I don't think you can wrap this up in, what do we got here? 2 minutes?
Oh, too easy. Right. So I'm in this fucking place with nothing filled but MS-13 motherfuckers. I have no idea what the fuck MS-13 is. They got tats from fucking toe to neck, face, fucking everywhere. So I ask them around, and they're like, oh, yeah, MS-13, man. Like, they're a gang. They're like, no shit, a fucking gang. Like, these guys murder people, go to jail, and then just fucking murder people in jail. Like, they're like, no shit, fucking crazy motherfuckers. So I'm awake for like 72 hours until I go see the judge. The judge, I get in there. The judge asks me a couple of questions like, when did you come here? What did you come here for? How did you come here? So I answer them, and she's like, just flips the switch. She's like, oh, okay, well, we're happy you're here under the correct pretenses. You're free to go. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm free to go? She's like, yeah, you can leave, like, today. I'm like, now? She's like, yep, just out-process the jail, and you can go. So that was it. I out-processed jail, handed all my shit in, and they tried to give me a bus ticket, and I got some, like, distant cousin that works in Congress or some shit, and he came and picked me up from Virginia, and, yeah, and that was it.
All right, so the Facebook Live thing is going to end in less than a minute. So I'm going to take a break, like one song break, while I restart this, and then we'll be back with the second half of Friday Night Fuckery. And our guest should be along, hopefully, in about 30 minutes. And then we can talk to her and see what she's got going on. So it's going to restart, guys. Don't worry, but there's probably going to be music playing when it restarts. Give me time to do this.
Shots.
Yeah, so do shots. And what do you want to hear? What you guys want to hear while I restart the thing? You want to hear some Redcon 1? Hobson.
Redcon 1 and Guns N' Roses.
How about some Warfighter music from Redcon 1?
There you go.
All right, we'll do that. Shit, no, that song's like 7 minutes long. We don't want to do that.
How about the Irish Rovers?
How about IGY 6?
IGY 6, I was going to say.
Yeah, there we go.
Song.
3.5 minutes.
I played that shit in a van today, and my daughter was like, I don't like the way he says his O's.
So here's IGY 6 while I get Facebook going again. We'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. WTF Nation Radio.
Redcon 1 Music.
They do not like when I'm back on my grind, cause they know how I kill it. I could just stop and freestyle all my lines and I still would be illin'. I tell all my people it's nothing, don't worry, it's IGY6. I got your back, this is more than a rap, it's a Redcon 1 hit. I do all I can for the veteran nation, it's IGY6, don't have time to vacation. It's 2016 and we better than ever. Told Soldier it's nothing, they not on my level. My team staying ready for any endeavor. We burn them and spit flame and melt them like cheddar. I promise I got you, just give me a shout. Show them what Redcon 1 is all about. I got your six. We see things at shows and we stop to take pics. We do not care for the glamour and glitz. All we know is our code, and that's IGY6. IGY6. I got your six. All that I know is that IGY6. That IGY6. I got your six. To the Redcon One family. I got your six.
Some people don't understand why do we rise. It's IGY6, yeah, that's how we survive. Fill out the pill that we pop from the VA. Pop in the CD, no more pills, yeah, press play. I got your six till all of us die. I got your six till they fix spines. Look in the eyes, you can see that we hurtin'. It's IGY6, though the people stay lurking. Move from the ledge, take my hand, I will lead you. Tell you I need you and I will not leave you. I got your six, they don't understand. They don't comprehend, we don't understand them. The bond that we built and the blood that we spilled. The tears that we cried when the battle was killed. The life that we had, now we home lost. It's IGY6 just like Christ on the cross.
I got your six. We see things at shows and we stop to take pics. We do not care for the glamour and glitz. All we know is our code, and that's IGY6. IGY6. I got your six. All that I know is that IGY6. That IGY6. I got your six. To the Redcon One family. I got your six. IGY6, look it up, it's a movement. We always go hard when we do what we do. And this Redcon One music is starting to blow. Now we killing these features and killing these shows. We do what we do for the people like us. The ones who have fought overseas and shed blood. We gotta keep going, there's no other option. It's S. and S. You know that it's popping.
You have a problem, it's IGY6. It doesn't matter how big the risk is. See them all low, then we elevate them. See them at shows, then we stop to take pics. I got your back, yup, yeah, I got your six. It's IGY6 with a bag full of tricks. We gotta keep going, there's no other option. It's SH&S, you know that it's popping.
I got your six. We see things at shows and we stop to take pics. We do not care for the glamour and glitz. All we know is our code, and that's IGY6. IGY6. I got your six. All that I know is that IGY6. That IGY6. I got your six. To the Redcon One family. I got your six. I got your six. IGY6. I got your six. To the Redcon One family. I got your six.
That was IGY6 by Redcon One. If you guys don't know who Redcon One is, they are a hip-hop group made up of all veterans, and I think they got a couple, at least one active duty guy. So go check them out. And on Tuesdays, Stephen Hobbs of the Redcon One music group co-hosts with Raptor 7 right here on WTF Nation Radio. So that's fun.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Raptor 7 and Hobbs, Tuesdays on WTF Nation Radio. Welcome back to all of our Facebook Live viewers. Watching this happen on the U.S. Army WTF Moments Facebook page. And Pine was talking more about all of his legal troubles off the air during that song. But I guess he's free and clear now with no record except for that one thing.
Story. But yeah, I now have, get this shit, the Thailandese guy has a top secret clearance. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Oh my God.
Being in federal prison. But just know you can be there too.
So I want to try to get Tater on the phone here. I'm calling Tater now. Chief Executive Potato.
You hear about his news?
I did. I'm going to let Tater tell everybody. Tater, what's up?
Not much, you?
Well, you know, radio and stuff. I know you're listening, so you know what's going on with me. Tell us about your news.
What's up, recruit?
As a matter of fact, because a lot of people in the WTF Nation radio probably don't know who you are and what your story is.
Backstory.
Yeah, start from the beginning.
All right. Give me a second. I'm trying to rethink it all.
You're trying to rethink it all. You stumbled in to the chat a while back, not long ago. So start there.
Like 4 or 5 weeks ago. Came into the chat, started talking to Raptor 6. Well, started talking to everyone. And Raptor 6 talked me into enlisting. And I tried to go enlist. And they're like, oh, I need a GED, need high school. So I decided to go back to school. I'm in school now. I'm doing summer school to graduate sooner. And I'm finally enlisting into the delayed entry program.
So you go to MEPS when?
This Tuesday.
You go to MEPS this Tuesday, and you're going to be sworn in on Wednesday, correct?
Yes, sir.
And what career path did you choose?
Yeah, what's your MOS, faggot?
The recruiter talked me into 13 Bravo.
The recruiter talked you into 13 Bravo. I thought you wanted to be a 13 Bravo.
I didn't score high enough for. I was going to go for 13 Bravo originally, but I was like 9 points off, and I was going to go into 15 Tango, and they said I didn't score high enough. I was 9 points off, so I decided to go back to 13 Bravo.
Speak English here, because MOS designations change fucking more than.
All I know is I don't want to ride in that helicopter.
Well, okay, listen.
15 Tango is a badass job. It's a Black Hawk mechanic.
Okay, all right. So the Yeti from the senior specialist has called in to talk to you, young Tater, about your decisions.
No, I didn't.
Then why are you calling the Yeti from the senior specialist?
Because you guys didn't have viewers, and it's sad.
We didn't have viewers? Bro, what are you talking about?
I just checked the live feed, and you had like 300 people. You suck.
We had how many?
Your specialist shit.
Wait. We had how many?
It was like 300. I just
300?
checked it like a minute ago.
Oh. Well, okay.
We have 796.
Well, okay, wait a minute.
Because I called high.
Wait a minute. We'll run over to the senior specialist and check out your live feed and how many viewers you got.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well,
all right. I'm going over there now. So don't disappoint me.
Something you also have to remember is we just reset the thing because the timer ran out.
I mean, according to mine, it's at 8:39. So I mean, I don't know. Call it bust my balls.
Suck it, Yeti.
Hey, Tater, getting back to Tater. Fuck
Yeah,
Yeti.
all right, Tater.
What's the 13 Delta shit?
13 Delta.
Whatever the fuck.
13 Bravo.
Yeah, that one.
Field Artillery Cannon crew member.
Oh, fuck them. And you
fuck you.
wanted to go fucking a what mechanic?
Black Hawk mechanic.
Yeah, dude. Black Hawk mechanics are so much cooler than fucking artillery. You really want to end up like?
I was 9 points off, so I'll retake my ASFAB at the end of my first enlistment class.
So you need to be smarter to be in artillery than you do as a mechanic, a helicopter mechanic.
What the fuck? No, you gotta be.
No, other way around.
All right, so what's the problem then?
There's no problem.
Maybe I'm fucked up.
The good thing about that is you're going to go in as an artilleryman, and chances are their cutoff scores are lower than that of a Black Hawk mechanic. So you'll probably be able to, on your first enlistment, you should have no issues making your 5, and then just reclass.
The Yeti hung up. Okay, all right. So Tater, did you take into consideration anything that I told you about reclassing into aviation? When you make staff sergeant, what are you going to do?
Go to warrant officer.
You're going to drop a warrant officer packet, and then what?
No, do it as E5.
Become a pilot.
And then get out and make money and bang chicks. That's what you're going to do.
Or instead of being a pilot, you can also be a walking warrant. You can be a tech warrant.
Yeah, be a warrant. I mean, the second you become a pilot, hands down, you're getting all the chicks, no matter where the fuck you go. Matt Best, Tater's about to become your fucking chopper pilot.
But you get off of could you for once get off of that dude's nuts? Matt Best.
Hey, have you guys heard his new fucking rap song?
Yeah, we've heard it. It's fucking terrible. Matt, call us.
Dreamy.
I'm going to tell Matt, the next time we talk to Matt, the next time we have Matt Best on the show, I'm going to tell him how much I hate that fucking rap song.
And then I'll call up and go all fangirl on him.
Bitch, I operate.
Maybe for my part-time job, I'm his part of his promotion team.
Maybe you are. Maybe you should quit your part-time job.
You get Matt Best on your noontime show.
You should get Matt Best on your sphincter. Fucker.
I think he already has.
But yeah, Cos comes up with a good idea. Maybe I should have Matt Best on the lunchtime shows, which is every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. At
Maybe
noon
you
till
should.
100 Eastern.
Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Go ahead. I cut your plug in half. Go ahead and say it again.
My lunchtime shows, which is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 noon to 1400 Eastern.
Great. except for on Fridays when they're 1 hour long.
Yeah, because Fridays are all fucked up. That's Friday night fuckery. So we should change it to Friday fuckery.
Yeah.
Technical issue.
Friday afternoon fuckery. Kaz, what word from our guest? None?
I'm sorry, what?
What news from our guest?
At least Nola. Or is she too busy being a comedian?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe this whole thing was a big joke.
Maybe that's what it is. She pushed it out to her audience. Hey, get this. They want me on their show. But fuck them.
Are you talking about Allie?
Yeah, I'm talking about Allie.
Yeah, motherfucker.
And now Raptor 7's called in to give some sage advice to Tater. Or maybe he's just calling in to call in.
I'm wondering why Tater fucked our boy Fuck You Shrek out of the contract.
He never messaged me. Get my info.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
All right,
So
Tater.
what on the form there is you were recommended for service by fill in the blank and
Yeah, do recruiters still get that fucking like $250 fucking bonus for recruiting someone?
No, they just ruin their career when they don't fucking make numbers.
I think Raptor 6's career is already fucked up. He does enough with posting shit to the National Guard. Hey, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I have no smart words for you about what you're doing. Good work.
Yeah, good work, apart from you join the artillery.
What's wrong with the engineer field?
You need to be
They don't want
smart.
to do it.
Yeah, somebody
I
on
scored high enough for a combat engineer.
somebody on Facebook just said you should go.
No shit.
Somebody on Facebook just said you should go 12 November, whatever that is. Rapper 7.
I don't fucking know. Electrical or some shit?
I don't know.
Who the fuck knows? Some kind of vertical shit.
Some kind of vertical shit.
Yeah, man. You got,
horizontal construction engineer.
Correct.
Yeah. That's what I was, dude. Horizontal.
That will prepare you, according to the person on Facebook Live chat, that will prepare you for a civilian field. And I guess in what? Construction?
Jose Zamora says 88 Mike. Fuck
88
that
Mike.
job.
Go be a truck driver.
Fuck that.
Dude, go be an engineer. You'll fucking have trucks also. And then you drive your own equipment around because the 88 Mikes never show the fuck up.
Go join the infantry and get your bus driver license, and then you can be an 88 Mike all day long.
Work for Greyhound?
Drive a bus from fucking the replacement detachment to their units.
Yeah,
Drive a bus from Arizona to Reno.
Drive from your unit to green ramp, and fucking green ramp to your unit, and unit to the field. Fuck all that shit. Well, I mean, at least you have your own single seat, and you ain't fucking front loading with 3 faggots next to you, and there's fucking the whole walking aisle is filled with people, and then people are on them people. I mean, didn't anyone read above the fucking door that says capacity 10 standing?
Like a city bus? Is that what you're referring to?
Hey,
Fuck that.
Tater, Travis has a suggestion for a career field. Travis says, go be an in-flight missile repair. It went by, but he said something about in-flight missile repair specialist or something.
Yeah, I know that job caught my interest before, but it's kind of difficult.
What, in-flight missile repair?
Yeah.
What's difficult about that?
You're going so fast. It's hard.
What's wrong with go fast?
Yeah, Jim Beam, can we go fast? No, or
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
So now we have,
Michael says Tater should be a submarine door gunner.
yeah, or a spaceship door gunner. Pick one.
You know, that song is like a snowflake. It's a little bit different every time.
Jim keeps changing it on us. Go be a 99 Zulu.
Aren't Zulus warrant officers?
Well, 99 Zulu. Yeah, I guess.
No, Zulu.
99
Yeah.
Zulu.
Zulu, anything Zulu, I think is a warrant officer, isn't it?
No.
Go be supply.
Zulu is a first sergeant or sergeant major.
Yeah, be like a 92 Alpha or some shit.
Bullets don't fly without supply, bro. Get one of them tats.
My supply didn't do dick. Oh, I take that back. My supply guy was actually good. Our supply guy gave us free shit, but the shit we actually needed that shit was never around.
It's funny watching you people recommend MOSs. It won't matter what you pick. You spend most of your time doing inventories and cleaning something. It went by real
That's
quick.
probably not too far from the truth.
Well, I mean, you know, as a 13 Bravo tater, you will spend the majority of your time in the motor pool fucking around, doing not a whole lot of anything. Sweeping, PMCS a lot, and then you'll get stuck on bullshit details. Enjoy that.
Yeah, you get volunteered for post details.
Let me
a
answer
lot.
the phone call here. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Nothing. I was just going to see what his opinion was about that cop getting jumped the other day.
Oh, I saw that video. The cop getting jumped.
Yeah.
And then when he got up off the ground, everybody hauled ass, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
so,
you saw it?
Yeah, I did see that. Listen,
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Well, I'll tell you what I think about that. As a former law enforcement officer myself, that's the MO of a certain group of people who would wish harm on law enforcement. That when the dude's on the ground trying to take somebody into custody, they all want to kick him and hit him.
Yeah.
But as soon as he gets to his feet, they all run like a bunch of pussies. I don't understand this recent war on law enforcement. I've been out of law enforcement since 2003. Things were a little different then. People respected the police. And, you know, honestly, man, I blame the media for the I've been drinking. I'm trying to say proliferation. Somebody say proliferation for me.
I'll say it because Pyle fucking up. Proliferation.
I said that, motherfucker. Proliferation.
Not
bitch.
proliferation.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like
proliferation.
I blame the media for the recent proliferation of this this anti-cop movement and Black Lives Matter thing. That, Mark, a certain group of people, and I'm not necessarily narrowing it down to a race or demographic. I'm just saying. I think Jason put it very succinctly. The war is caused by a bad cop in television. One bad apple ruins the whole bunch.
Yeah, but without that bad cop, you wouldn't have good movies and good TV shows.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be everywhere. I mean, people aren't scared. People aren't scared of the fucking cops anymore, and it's because whenever I was in Iraq and Afghanistan, our ROE was ridiculous, and the cops, what they have to do, like it seems like. I mean, obviously the guy didn't have backup, but I mean, they only have limited force, and it's bullshit. And I mean, when we were in Afghanistan, like basically they said, well, you can see a bunch of guys with guns, but you can't shoot them. And if they run away after they shoot at you, you can't shoot them as well. Like, they're just taking power away from everyone with authority. And
I disagree that people should fear the police, and I was never of the opinion that people should be scared of cops. But I don't necessarily think people should respect a police officer per se as much as they should respect what he stands for. And what he stands for is the law as it's written, and his job is to uphold the law and enforce it. When people lose respect for the law, and then again, man, we talked about Obama earlier in the show, and I'll say it again, and I've said it 100 times on this show. Obama has done more to divide this country among racial lines than any other president in history. I stand by that statement. I don't think that he's doing anything to help public and police relations. I think he's doing more to harm them. When you support the Black Lives Matter movement, Black Lives Matter is not about it's not about the rights of a demographic versus the police. Black Lives Matter is a hate movement, and they endorse attacking the police. If you've got a bad cop, get rid of him. But you can't group all police lump them all into one group, just like you can't lump all one whole race into one group.
Well, the Black Lives Movement, we talked about this extensively when it first came around, but the Black Lives Movement, the majority, well, if not all of the people, are not just about law enforcement. They're actually, like you said, a hate group, a racist group that are against white people. I mean, they've evolved into the original, hey, fuck you, police, Ferguson, all that bullshit, into now, fuck you, white person.
I think they're the same damn group as the Occupy guys.
The this whole Black Lives Matter movement started out of Ferguson. And if if you bothered to pay attention to the facts versus the media sensationalization, is that a word? Sensationalization?
Yeah, sure.
If you bothered to pay attention to the facts versus what the media was spoon-feeding you, you would know that Michael Brown went in and stole something from a store and then attacked the owner, which equals robbery. Then, in an unrelated incident, a police officer, Darren Wilson, approached him about a law he was breaking, and he attacked the police officer and was on the verge of incapacitating him, and the police officer had no recourse but to employ deadly force. Despite what the media says, despite what this Black Lives Matter movement says, despite what the race-baiting Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson say, the eyewitness accounts substantiate the evidence, which says that the officer fired on him in self-defense when the suspect attempted to disarm him in his vehicle. The guy didn't have his hands up. The guy wasn't running away from him. But the media won't fucking report that. They won't let go of it.
Oh yeah, that little 6 foot whatever kid, he only broke that cop's orbital eye socket when he hit him.
Case law has proven time and again that officer was completely justified in what he did. Why am I talking about this? How do we get on this topic? Thank you, caller, so much.
You're welcome, bro.
Take a breath and drink a beer.
Love you.
Shots.
Take it easy, guys.
All right, man.
Later.
Why do I get wound up about this every time?
I don't know. That's your deal, man. You just get spun up.
I do, man, because it's they're portraying the officer in such an unfair light. The media is. I don't.
Hey, to change the topic onto a more lighter note, because I know how much this gets to you. We've been speaking for the past week or so about females entering combat arms, right?
Yeah.
Emails?
Females.
No, I'm pretty sure you said emails.
Okay. Females entering combat arms.
Combat email.
Well, anyway, the Marine Corps, I read today, they've had their first female apply to reclass into the infantry within the Marine Corps. Not much is known about this female because from what the Marine Corps says, the paperwork is still pending. But what they do know is she's a lance corporal. I think she was like 23 or some shit. And that's about it. But that's their first. The Secretary of the Department of Navy said that they will not change the standards for any one group, but
they shouldn't.
Standards may change based on world fucking something. Essentially, if the world changes and they have to change it, they change it for everybody and not just that one group.
WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Hey guys, I was listening to you guys talk about the female in the military.
You know what? I'm glad you didn't call about Michael Brown. Go ahead.
You were talking about Michael Brown.
No, could you please talk about. Wait a second. Before you start, hey Jack, shut the fuck up. Keep vaping, Fred Durst. I smoked for 24 years and now I vape. Get over it, or file a lawsuit. Okay, go ahead, caller. I'm sorry.
Were we talking about the females in the military? Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just had to... never mind. I just got to calm down a little bit.
Redleg's old. He gets sidetracked and his blood pressure goes up too quick.
That's okay. So what is your view on the female infantry members?
Oh.
I personally think that the job should be open to them. I do not agree with standards going down. They should meet the same standards because them standards are in place for a reason. If females want to do it, it's on them. They know going in that, hey, you may be put into a situation where you could be killed, or wounded, killed, captured, and it's fucking on you. I'm not going to cry a tear over you. I'm not going to go out of my way and jeopardize other people just to save you, just because you're a fucking female. You're going to be treated just like any other person on the team. That's my personal opinion. You know, if you want it, then go for it. But you have to meet the current standard. Not standard meets your fucking skills.
Yeah, exactly. I think that if you're going to be a... Go ahead and reply. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump in.
Oh, that's sorry. My dog's going crazy. I totally believe with you. I don't think the standards should drop, but I'm a female Army member, and I have a little bit of a different view on what she's about to go through, and I really hope she's ready for everything she's about to be put through because, you know, everybody will tell you the military is pretty tough. The Army's tough. It's how it's supposed to be. She's 17 years old, fresh out of high school. She's about to get into a whole nother world. And the fact that she's the first infantry woman.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's actually two. There's actually two females that have now enlisted into the 11 X-ray program. As I was just speaking about, the Marine Corps female, she's already a fully fledged Marine. Like, she holds that title. She is Marine.
Message and I'll call you back.
So she's reclassed into the infantry or however the fuck the Marines do it. But there's now two females that are straight civilians that have enlisted as 11 X-rays. And I agree with you. I think they have a rude awakening coming to them. One of them had a career in law enforcement. She said she was going to become an MP, but she believes that the infantry is more suited to her line of work as far as law enforcement. So she wants to be kind of on the front lines and dealing with the quote-unquote shit. But both of these women are real petite. Like, they almost have that, like, skinny hourglass figure, just kind of real young, real, like...
What the fuck? A skinny and hourglass? You can't be both.
Yeah. Well, they can't. Look at these pictures, man.
Skinny hourglass figure.
And, you know, I'm in the Army.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Let the caller talk.
Yeah. Hey, caller.
I'm in the Army, and I'm a very petite woman as for myself, but I didn't choose infantry. I chose an MOS that will fit my stature, will fit what I can do physically. I can still participate past the standard, help my battle buddies out, but I'm not an infantryman. I'm not going to be, you know, out there trying to shoot back like that. I know my role. I know my strengths and weaknesses, and I just really hope that she's able to come to, you know, get to that level with the other guys because she's got a lot of pressure on her shoulders. She's in the media already, and it's just, I think it should have been somebody a little bit older that had a little bit more of life experience to be able to realize that, okay, I can take this. I can go to this standard.
Yeah, I almost think that these women are doing this just to, quote-unquote, make history or kind of have their 15 minutes of fame.
Now, sorry.
No, go for it.
What would you say?
Now, what do you think about the other subject on the same thing, but the biases towards women in the military? Do you think that is going to play a role, not just in infantry, but they're going to have to deal with this, but the biases that are going to be projected on her as she goes forward with her career?
I'm going to chime in on this one. Not by experience, but I think if a female wants to get into the 11 series, into the infantry, I think that she should be able to, you know, pass the APFD at without any exception. If you want to go into special operations, then, you know, dude, you need to score like a 280 or above. But, you know, the 11 series, you know, all these, you know, the infantry guys, you know, they're salty dudes. I don't want to see a sharp complaint for, you know, some snide comments and you know, kind of all the fuckery that goes along with the infantry guys when they get together.
You know, you bring up a very good point because, you know, with infantry, special forces, you know, certain units, the thing that makes them units so good is the lack of giving a fuck. Like, you go through the same army bullshit. You must have got this and sexual harassment and fucking all this other kind of crap. But when you're in the team room getting ready to do shit, like, all that shit goes out the window. You're gay as fuck. There's no fucking rules. The only thing you got to do is call balls out. I mean, it's fucking simple. Now, to keep or maintain that same kind of mind frame, which enables these guys to do what they do, is that going to be the same with a female in there? Is she going to be able to adapt to that? Or is, like Carl said, is she going to start calling it EO and sharp and all this other bullshit, which then brings the morale down, it brings the mentality down, and you're now always on alert to what's going on around you, where you shouldn't be fucking interested in that shit. You're focused on what you need to do for the job, the mission, training, whatever it is. You shouldn't worry about this other shit.
It'll be a new experience for that female coming into special operations, but it'll also be a very new experience for the team accepting a female into their ranks.
We talked about this on the
comment on the Sharp and EO.
Yeah, please make a comment on Sharp and EO.
Oh yes. So I don't know about this female. She is 17 years old, and then you guys are older. You know, this generation is different. They're different. But as myself, I'm a little bit older female. The Sharp issue and EO issue really aren't as big of a deal as a lot of people are making out to be on the female side. Yes, it's there. There's evil people in the world. We get it. But a lot of the females, I'm in a field artillery unit. It's mostly male dominated. They started entering females into it not that long ago. But there's not a huge Sharp issue. I have brothers. I don't have guys that are trying to get with me. I went on an entire deployment. I never had one person hit on me. The Sharp isn't there like people want to make it out to be. It's evil people. I don't know if she's going to be like that, but I hope with infantry, they're going to be able to move past that. Men also in the military, first time dealing with a female, they don't know how to approach her. And that can make it extremely awkward. She could become, isolated. She could become just put out because they don't want to talk to her. They don't want a Sharp. They don't want to EO because they're so afraid of it.
Okay,
somebody don't want to deal with her.
Somebody in the Facebook chat just said something, and Raptor 7 has brought up in the past. And the comment in the Facebook chat was, and the females will get pregnant to dodge a deployment and then break up the team. And I've heard Raptor 7 say it a couple of times. You work together as a team, you form a cohesiveness, and then when the deployment rolls around, I'm pregnant, and you fuck up the team, you break up the team because she can't deploy because she's pregnant. Now, in certain groups, that doesn't affect you as much as it does others. So what's your response to a female who is in a unit that really, really relies on being able to read each other and work together as a team, and then deployment rolls around and now she can't go?
I have a very close story to that. There are certain females out there that will do that because they are scared of the deployment. They're scared to go out there. There are females in every branch that will do that because they're immature. They don't respect that they signed a contract stating that they're going to go out there under any circumstances. And
Okay,
give their
but
life
hold on. Your statement doesn't apply to just females. It's not just females who are scared to go down range. It's not just females who don't want to deploy. But the issue here is that a dude cannot become non-deployable due to pregnancy where a female can.
Yes, but there
So
are
we were
females that will
brainstorming.
do that.
So there are, and that's the thing. But like, if they're in an engineer unit, doesn't really matter if your female fucking electrician doesn't come downrange, because there's other electricians. You know what I mean? But if you're in a team that operates, that relies on a team member, and then the chick goes and gets pregnant, it's a little bit bigger deal than if one of your fucking electricians didn't show up to work, right? So that's where my concern comes, and I think the only way to prevent it would be, we discussed it, and this was our conclusion. I think our drunken conclusion would be like a 90-day recall, right? If you get fucking orders, you're not fucking unprotected for 90 days, or you face UCMJ action, right? Just like a 8-hour recall for dudes where you can't get drunk right before that.
They took our job.
I kind of agree with that. I had a battle buddy that was told she was going to deploy, went through everything. You know, she was also told earlier in her life she wasn't able to have children. So she comes, does everything she has to do, gets ready to deploy, gets to that moment. 3 or 4 days before we're ready to get out, she finds out she's pregnant. She didn't do it on purpose. She felt terrible about it. But she was subject to so much scrutiny after that, to the point where
she should have been.
We're getting ready to... She didn't do it on purpose. She really
Doesn't matter
did.
if
She
she did it
wanted
on
to go.
So who gets pregnant on purpose?
Fucking birth control.
Doesn't matter if
Use,
she did it on purpose.
All right, hold on. Let me do some things here. We have another caller on the line, 918. Who's this?
No.
All right. Are you calling to jump in on this whole females and combat arms thing?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, all right, good. And Ice is on the line too, and
right.
I'm going to hit a button and go piss, and you guys can just keep talking.
Hey, I want to get in here real quick, and then I'll let you guys go. Last night we talked about this on the after show, and Fuck USREC says that they're going to start implementing a strength testing program for combat MOSs for all sexes. And if they don't pass that strength testing, then they're not going to qualify.
I completely agree with that. I completely
That's not a bad
100%
idea at
agree
all.
with that.
And-
if you're a female and you want to go as an 11 Bravo, you have to be able to perform all of that. That's the only way your battle buddies are going to trust you.
Right,
You
and if
have
you're a
to be able to
female
do
and you
that.
want to go 11 Bravo and you get knocked up right before a deployment, you deserve to be treated like shit.
And I'm not quite
Hey,
sure, but
you-
I think the strength test is going to be equivalent. There is no woman standard. It's the equal standard. That's good.
Well, you want to argue equal standards and everything. You get these women. All right, you're saying women get pregnant to get out of deployment. I currently work behavioral health. I could
I'm
tell
not
when there's a court call
I'm not even saying
in the hospital because these soldiers would come in and cry, "Oh, I'm suicidal. I don't want to deploy." Men, women, it didn't matter.
I'm not even saying they're trying to get pregnant to not deploy. They're just getting pregnant and then fucking can't deploy,
Well,
right? Like
we
it was
have
an
to-
accident.
We have to I think we have to understand this is a mentality. It's not a sex thing. It's a mentality of people being too weak to be able to fulfill their obligations. Woman, man, anything.
Well, that's society today.
And
is
That's
women
a whole
are
different-
able to get
That's
pregnant.
That's an entirely
Deploy.
different argument. That's an entirely different argument than women in combat.
What's the
MOSs
difference
now.
between a female soldier getting pregnant and a male soldier breaking his leg right before deployment? Either way, they're not deploying.
Right. Now,
Well, if you went fucking, if you went goddamn snowboarding in fucking Garmisch, Germany, fucking a week before you deployed and broke your leg,
Oh, yeah, you're a
fucking
shitbag.
subject. Yeah, you're a
You're an idiot.
shitbag, and you're going to be getting in fucking trouble for it. You
If
know,
break your leg training. Hey, we have a deployment coming on. I should take some fucking birth control. Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. It's an irresponsibility issue is more what I'm getting at than a. Oh shit! I had an accident. Oh, you're a shitbag. Oh shit! I got pregnant. Oh, you're a shitbag too. You know what the fuck's wrong with you?
But,
Don't
but
fuck
at the
yourself
same
up before a
point,
deployment.
don't fucking dog on all of them because you get some of them that are on birth control that still get pregnant. It happens.
I'm saying if they can do it, they can do
It
it.
does
That's just
happen.
I'm just voicing a concern, right? If they
Oh, yeah.
can meet the standards, fucking do it. But that's my main concern, and nobody can refute that up to this point. Nobody's still been able
Well,
to.
we got standards that can't be met across the board. I got these soldiers that can't shoot the broadside of a barn. If they can shoot, I don't have to run. Right? So we always PT standard, all this shit. We can't even do the basics right. We can't even shoot. We can't even freaking do anything else right. So at this point, if you're qualified to do the job, do the job.
We'll see what the fuck happens. There's been no fucking baseline. We'll see what fucking happens. And if she fucking washes out, okay, she washes the fuck out. If she doesn't fucking wash out, then hey, good on her. But I don't want to hear no fucking complaints when she's like, oh well, you know, maybe I got to fuck that.
It'll take several cycles to get it right. It'll take several cycles for all the drill sergeants to say yes, you know, because they talk. TRADOC talks, and they know what happens and what doesn't happen and what should happen and what doesn't happen in training and all the BS that comes along with that. So I think the standards should not change, but the method in which the standards are enforced might. Does that make sense?
Well, my biggest fear with it is if a female goes down in combat, how many guys are going to do the whole Southern thing and go help the help the damsel in distress.
Not me.
I can't say that would be a female thing. If your battle buddy goes down in combat, you do what you can to help him. I don't think it would be a gender thing.
The psyche though, on the mental portion of it, seeing another guy go down, it happens more than not.
You have enough time to think about the female when you're being shot at and he goes down.
We talked about last night, and is more the concern of if when the 6'4", 240-pound gym rat goes down and the 140-pound female can't pull him. That's the more bigger issue.
I can argue on that point too, because not argue against it, but for you, I'm 108 pounds. I can't drag you out of combat like that. I could probably drag.
Now I'm back in the conversation.
But I'm not in the 11 Bravo.
But for a different reason.
Point from
I got a 5'2" guy that can drag a 150-pound guy out.
Drag me.
All right, hey, listen, everybody. What I'm going to do is we're 13 minutes past due for our break, and I'm going to clear the phone lines. Thank you guys.
Have a good one,
thank you guys for calling in, guys and gals.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
And we're gonna take a quick music break, and then when we come back, more discussion. And at some point, we're gonna play "Drink That Tune" for your chance at a WTF Nation thing. Is it a thing? Is it stuff or a thing this time? Hey, Tater.
It's things. It's things and stuff.
Tater.
Yep.
Tater, get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
This dude's hanging out on the fucking phone call.
Later,
so nobody
Tater.
can call in. We're going to take a music break, guys, and when we come back, more discussion, and then you win a thing. If you can win a thing. Now, I've been drinking. A lot of people take an issue with the way I poured my beer. There's a reason behind that. You guys remind me when we come back from the break, and I'll tell you why I poured my beer that way. We'll be back.
Because he likes head.
Right here on WTF Nation Radio.
Shots.
The Red Leg on the voice of U.S. Army WTF Moments. WTF Nation Radio.
Back here on WTF Nation Radio, kicking off the, I was going to say kicking off the third hour. We got behind schedule because of all the callers. That's okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I usually go 3 hours on Fridays. I think I'm going to extend this another hour. But listen, WTF Nation, Facebook kicks us off after an hour and a half, and we've already restarted the Facebook Live feed, and I think we're kind of pressing our luck. So if you want to listen to the last hour of the show, you've got to be at WTFNationRadio.com. We have a live chat there. If you can find your way to WTFNationRadio.com, click on live chat. And come on in where you can see everybody on camera, and sometimes there's boobs, which is always fun.
KT.
Yeah,
or as Pi would say, boobs.
But there's always something going on at WTFNationRadio.com. There's music all day. There's a show every night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. In fact, tomorrow night is the Saturday free-for-all here on WTF Nation Radio. And who's hosting tomorrow night?
I don't know who is.
Somebody.
Let's work this out right now.
And right on schedule, the cameras crash at WTFNationRadio.com.
Tomorrow night, mobile user 9817 is going to host.
Tomorrow night, it's somebody. But there will be a live show tomorrow night. Here's our guest calling in. Hi, Allie. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Well, we're good. We've been drinking, and I just want to point out that we're all probably either intoxicated or on our way.
Well, you are my target market, sir.
That's right.
Hey, Allie.
like your attitude.
I'm going to jump in while I can. This is Pi. So we were discussing maybe a day or two ago about you being a musician / comedian, and how some of these faggots on this show fancy themselves as somewhat as funny. So we were kind of discussing about how this shit is going to go down. So what I suggest is that you and Raptor 7.
How did I fucking know this was directed at me?
Well, wait a minute. Wait a freaking minute, Pi.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
Can I introduce our guest before we get into all of this shit?
Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, this might be a real radio show and do this stuff properly.
All right, guys.
Certainly started off quite aggressively, gentlemen.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the way it goes around here. Listen, Allie, thank you for joining us. Everybody in the listening audience, this is Allie Spagnola.
Hello.
Pi, chill out for a minute. Go have a beer. Allie's into a lot of things. She's a musician. She's a comedian. She's an artist, and by all rights, a very, very talented young lady. And
she'll kick your ass.
Yeah, and she's in great shape too, by the way. I think probably the one thing that she's most known for is the Power Hour, which is an hour, 60 minutes of 60-second songs. And the deal is, every time a new song starts, you take a shot of beer.
Correct. Or water, or whatever non-alcoholic beverage.
Well, there's one thing. There's one thing that we kind of probably didn't understand, Allie, because we're all either active duty military or veterans. Is taking a shot of beer, because we tend to punish our livers like more than a drill sergeant does that most screwed up private in basic training.
So what? 60 shots of liquor? Do you want to just be a dead person?
Well, I mean, that's kind of how Raptor 7 rolls. 60 shots of liquor in an hour. That's not unheard of for him.
Somewhere around there, give or take.
But you have a unique take on a drinking game, and I have seen the videos of your live shows where you do this Power Hour. You're doing 60 songs in 60 minutes live on stage. I really appreciate the keytar, by the way.
No, thank you.
So tell us a little bit about what all you have going on currently and the Power Hour. We like that. I think I may put that. I may play that one night, just the whole thing, and we'll just see how shit-faced everybody can get.
It is a good game. Some people do the Centurion. I've never done that. Are you kidding me? It's like 100. It makes my game seem like responsible.
Responsible drinking games. It's a new thing. It's responsible drinking games.
Absolutely.
I like it.
Well,
so wait, question was, what am I working on now?
Yeah.
I do YouTube and stuff, and I'm still doing these Power Hours and everything. But yeah, I'm making internet art, basically.
So, seeing as how we are a community of active duty military and veterans, I gotta ask you,
Thank you for your service, by the way.
Oh, there you go. You answered my question. The question was, how do you feel about this community? But
you're freaking fantastic. Are you kidding me?
We can just cruise right on past that.
Oh, man. She's hit me in the feels.
Oh, yeah, there you go, Eyes.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You're awesome.
All right.
You guys are awesome.
Well, it's what we do.
You. Pets now. This is great. It's much less aggressive.
See how we swung that around?
Infinity and beyond.
So, guys, if you think that we just have some second-rate guest on right now, Allie, your songs have been...
That's probably fair.
Well, no, not really. Like, okay, if you download Google Music Beta, you get one of your songs as a free song with the initial download.
Ooh, like me and Cyndi Lauper and Kelly Clarkson.
Right, so you're in the big leagues.
Damn, you know that's funny, Allie. Oh, and I don't know if you're aware, but we have almost a somewhat, if you can call him that, a singer-songwriter as a co-host or a host on the show. Well, not the show, but yeah, he's nowhere near your tenure. We got to.
Allie's internet famous. She's got the button.
Yeah.
That's true. My friend bought me a button, and so I think that means I'm internet famous now.
I saw the button.
Lovely button.
So, Allie, right? So you're obviously a talented musician.
Thank you.
What are some songs out there for our listening audience? Like, what have you done? What have you been involved in that people would know? Like, kind of put yourself out there. Let us know about yourself.
Sure. Well, I'm known on YouTube most for doing my one gal band covers, where I play like a full band worth of a song, and you're watching me perform every instrument and loop it and sing all, and then by the end it's like a full song.
Is your house on fire?
There's cops coming for you.
I live in LA.
Do you need backup?
Are you at Raptor 7's house?
No.
All right, so when you say this one gal band cover, like you do all of the instruments and the vocals for a song.
Yeah, and you're watching me perform all the parts to the song and looping them, and by the end it's like a full song. But it was just little me making it the whole time.
Okay, so like this. This is
when you tried to write me off.
Oh, cool, a rapping one.
Take a loss.
Huh?
Don't you remember? You thought that I would need ya. Follow procedure, remember? Oh wait, you got amnesia. It was my season for battle wounds, battle scars, body bump crew, stepped in the back rims.
So I know people can't see this video, but you're standing in the middle of 1, 2, 3 keyboards, a drum kit. You got a microphone in your face.
A lot of stuff going on.
So you're doing this whole song by yourself.
Fire jumping through. Still all my life, I got money and power, and you gotta live with the bad blood now. Oh, it's so sad.
When did you get into music? Because this is not something that you just did recently, right?
No, I started playing the piano in kindergarten.
So I guess that's kind of like your primary instrument.
Yeah,
And then
that
you
would
picked up on
definitely be the one I'm strongest on.
Where did the inspiration for the Power Hour come from?
Oh, my shows were boring.
Your shows were boring?
Yeah, I mean, I was just like, a standard independent artist, and it's so hard to get people excited to come see just music they don't know from an artist they've never heard. And I was like, I should just make a party, because drinking games are dope, and so when I mixed them together, like, promotion was easy. There were lines around the block. It was super fun.
Oh, she's hot.
Okay, so let's move on to the elephant in the room about how hot you are, and
I'm like a 6 on a good day, guys. I'm just good at editing.
and your workout regimen because
stop calling her an elephant.
You're I didn't call her an elephant. Jesus Christ! What do you do?
Hateful fucking.
Yes. What do you need?
It's the worst co-host ever. I'm gonna hang up on all of you.
Main page faggots.
Allie, what about your workout regimen? Because you're in great shape.
Thank you. Yeah, I like to stay active. I work out every day. I actually have trouble taking rest days. I need to do that. I would probably be in better shape if I would take a day off once in a while.
I see some videos of you like working out, but you're like, I'm so hungover.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I work out so much because I gotta sweat out the liquor.
There you go.
So you're a big drinker. Allie, meet Raptor 7.
Hi.
Shots?
And this one of the reasons I try to pair them up.
Shots.
Are you into kind of pale, slightly overweight guys with alcohol and rage issues?
Once again, my target market.
Oh, sick. Sick, bro. Best guest ever.
Yes.
She's way better than Stephen Hawes.
I think, Allie, you should do an improv segment with Raptor 7 because Raptor 7 seems to be the guy with somewhat, it's debatable, but somewhat of a comedic side to him.
Okay.
Is that a fucking compliment?
Take it how you will, motherfucker.
Dude, the fuck is
He's
going on?
kind of funny looking.
I wouldn't go that far, but okay, fine. Since you're the guest,
I caught that.
This is my arm. But yeah, so you're obviously, like I said, an acclaimed musician. So let's get to your comedy side. Like, where did that come from? Like, how far have you gone in the comedy world? Like, where did it start from? Where are you at? Kind of give us kind of a bit of give and take here.
It actually started on Twitter. I was just like a musician and realized that the internet is a dope place to show people your music. And then realized that jokes do way better on Twitter. And so that's where I started with that. And it just took off from there.
So how good? Because I know everybody's like, no, I'm not that good. No, I don't know shit. No, come on. Like, everyone's kind of humble and stuff. Like, do you really think you're funny?
I'm goddamn hilarious. No, I'm just kidding.
What the fuck kind of question is that? Jesus.
All right, so let's do this.
I'd just like you to know, Allie, that Pi is world renowned for his interview skills.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, up to the point, I don't give a shit.
I hope the accent is softening the blow.
Yeah,
Allie,
what?
Some of these fucking questions.
I'm from Thailand, by the way, so don't get unnerved by my terroristic fucking actions and feelings and stuff.
Okay.
Well, that went
Allie,
well.
what possessed you to pass everything in your refrigerator through a Brita filter?
I don't know. I just needed to know for science. Honestly, it was science.
It was scientific. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Science is cool, man. Cause you gotta get with the show. Where the fuck are you living? 1960s with Howie?
We got people calling in. I guess people want to talk to Allie. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Yeah, you said you were a cop before?
I said, what, man?
I thought you said you were a former police officer.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
Hey,
dude.
stop hanging out the fucking windows. Put your tongue in your mouth and get back in.
Okay, well, I have a question for that, if you still remember some of it.
Okay.
What if you see two guys that are, I'm here in Texas, so they're dressed up in cowboy for a concert,
Guilty.
and then they come out, walk behind the building, and they stay there for about 10 minutes, and then leave, and then come back about an hour later and do the same thing.
Drug dealing.
What the fuck?
What are you fucking talking about, man?
He's talking about a legal way to sell drugs.
I thought maybe this dude was going to call in to talk to Allie, but he's asking me cop questions.
Yeah.
Hey, caller.
He's gone,
Hey,
dude.
shut up.
We've got a guest on the air. He wants to ask me cop questions.
So, Ali, how do you feel about a guy behind an alleyway? He's there for 10 minutes. He walks away, comes back an hour later, does the same thing.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I thought. I'm glad we got that answer straight.
One of the people in the live chat was saying how Allie feels about, they said, how do you feel about full frontal male nudity?
That's a good question.
How do I feel about it? I fully support whatever anybody wants to do with their body, genderless.
Allie, I asked you that question. You had one of those 30-minute, I will ask any answer any questions. So I messaged you about, I said, and I'm really impressed with your musical training. So I said, do you have any classical training? And you said yes, and you answered the question. And then, like, at 31 minutes, I asked, how do you feel about full frontal male nudity? And, of course, I was past the threshold, so you didn't answer that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm glad I could give it to you, the answer in person.
She thought that was a proposition and not a question.
No, I didn't want to seem creepy. I really don't.
Listen,
Why would you ask that question?
I've seen Kaz.
Exactly what I was going to say.
I've seen Kaz naked. You're not missing much. Freeman
Just
wants to talk.
establish this baseline. Ali, what I would like you to do, obviously I can't make you do it. I mean, Rep to 7, you may have some rapport going on already. But you should visit WTFNationRadio.com, where we have a chat room and live cams, and you can see and comment on all the male frontal nudity that is available. There's also boobs if you're into that.
Oh, so just like Snapchat, but
Yeah, it's Snapchat, but a live version, like just straight there. It's like constantly swinging, helicopter style.
this is this is what you cultivate with online. This is what you guys are.
Well, I mean, we got to have a thing.
Audience. They're all fucking idiots.
Yeah, I mean, we got to have a shtick, and I guess our shtick is wieners. I don't know. What are you getting at here, Pi?
Titties and beer, wieners and wine.
Is in the main page faggots chat earlier today, there's a whole bunch of gay shit going on. I'm not going to put it out there because I don't know if it was OPSEC or not. But the end result is I said they sound a lot more gayer than California and Washington State put together. The reply was, yes, but still not gayer than the Department of the Navy. So what I'm saying is it's fine as long as you don't look in his eyes.
Oh,
Allie, don't feel like the Lone Ranger. I'm as lost as you are.
Yeah, it's not just you. We don't know what's going
It's
on.
me
here
too.
either.
You guys say all the time, so I don't pay attention anymore.
now I want to try this. If someone just like flashes me on the street, I'm just gonna like stare into his eyes instead of seeing what he's flashing.
Yes, you have to do that, and then you have to take a picture of the guy as he walks away and be like, "This is a guy I stared into his eyes, and he wasn't phased at all. Like he just shut up shop and just carried on fucking walking."
I'm gonna try this phone thing again. Oh, WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, hold on, Chad. Hold on, Chad. You'll get your chance there, Freeman. Go ahead, 480.
Shadow's in Phoenix, by the way, right next door to you. Kind of didn't get to overhear everything since I got off the Facebook live feed, but I kind of got some input to go as far as the whole Butterbar proposing on the plane.
What, dude? Okay, keep going.
7 o'clock.
Yeah, from.
I'm sorry. I'm talking to my wife. Time flies all of a sudden when you're arguing.
Shit, what the fuck you got?
What, you've been arguing with your wife?
You got another 3 hours.
Yeah, I argue with my wife, and then I lose, and then I apologize, and then I buy her stuff, and then I win.
Oh my god, that's almost like my life. Apart from I got to walk around fucking Maya every goddamn night.
Chill.
For the record, when you get in
Come
an
down
argument,
now.
when you get in an argument and then apologize and then buy her shit, that's not a win.
Right? No, it's not a win at all.
Well, it's not
I mean, the
buying-
argument's
it's not
over,
necessarily
but
buying. I already have it in my drawer. I keep stock. I have stock, sir.
Of
Do you
shit
know we
to
have
give
a
your
guest?
wife when she yells at you.
Okay, so
Well, see, I like getting backhanded, Bill. I like
So
that.
many questions.
I like a woman that can deadlift me. All the questions.
What
Allie.
I gotta say, we have like a superstar on the line right now. Ali
Who could deadlift you, by the way?
Ali Spagnola is on the line, and I hope I pronounced that right.
Damn, she just. Fuck yeah.
She's a
Oh,
musician.
so we actually have someone of importance on the air, and now here I am. Okay, well, I feel awful.
Yes, this guy's way more important than me. Don't listen to them. Have you ever heard my name? No.
I have.
I have heard of the name, and then I heard Red Leg not understanding what a power hour is. I'm like, dude, you're artillery.
I know what a fuck.
alumni,
What
13
are you
Fox, by
talking
the
about?
way.
I know what the. Listen, man. I heard of Ali Spagnola a while ago. I know what the power
No, I'm not
hour
even
is.
talking about that. I'm just talking about a power hour in general. You've never done a power hour while you were in?
I do the fucking power hour every night. Have you ever listened to my show? I'm drunk before
Actually,
the
first
show
time
starts.
listening, but, well, I mean, kudos to you, sir.
Thank you.
You man up like a boss.
What, you talking to me like you? Don't play
You
your.
sound like shower beer guy.
Wait a minute. Don't play.
I'm complimenting you. What? I'm
Don't
complimenting
play your losing yet winning spouse game with me,
He's
bro.
good at this. I like it.
He's about to buy you gifts in a minute, Red Leg.
Shower beer.
Talking about
This
airborne.
is shower beer guy.
I need a new microphone. Send me one,
Anyway.
and everything will be cool.
I
No,
mean, in regards to the topic that was discussed earlier, apparently I'm really late on. Was it a training drop? Of course it was, because I was in a combat drop in 70 fucking years. Is it a butter bar? So basically the equivalency of a private. That's your time to do stupid shit. Quite frankly, you know, considering we're migrating over from doing stupid shit and getting fucking in a smoke session to now everything is administrative and paperwork wise. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. I've never been airborne. I was mechanized, 1st Infantry Division out of Schweinfurt, Germany. Again, I'm a 13 Fox, so I never really did all that stuff. But at the same time, dude, that's your time to do stupid shit.
fucking Ice, can you talk to this guy and straighten him out,
In
please?
the back of a fucking aircraft. As a jump master, that fucking individual was not holding her universal static line properly while she was being engaged. With the fucking finger, dude. I don't. It's like me talking.
I am not disputing violation of policy and procedure. Not disputing that.
Dude, I'm talking-
understandable.
So
I
you
will
don't-
never dispute that.
You don't know. This fucking kid got fucking busted for fucking jumping with a fish, and then everyone's getting.
That was gonna be my next topic.
Yeah.
Hey, Ice, maybe
You don't
he's
have
a big
fucking topics.
gay.
What the shit is going on? We have a fucking guest.
Can we get back
Well,
to
that's
the
gonna be
guest?
okay, fine. Not a topic. My next migration over to enlisted. Sorry.
Maybe this guy wanted to be engaged to an amputee. End of story. Boom.
That's probably maybe.
All right, man. Hey, listen, dude. Thanks
Hi,
for your
how you
call.
doing?
You're a little bit late. I'm trying to talk to our
Very
guest.
late.
Look, I got a hot chick on the phone. You're talking to me about a dude proposing in the back of an aircraft. You're a little late, bro.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna shut up then. My
All
bad.
right. All right. No, just call back later.
Get out
when we're all drunk.
Peace out.
All right, bye. What the fuck, man?
Excellent call. Thanks.
Hey, and just for the record, we love all this shit. Like, we love you guys calling. But when we have a superstar guest on the show, like, come the fuck on, man. Like, ask the guest a question. Like, Ali.
Al, see, look,
Right, see? I'm
don't
not getting
fucking,
into this rapping
hey,
thing.
listen, when I got Ali Spagnola on the show, don't call in talking about static line jumps. Ali don't know what the fuck a static line jump is.
Why, it's interesting. You guys do some crazy stuff.
No. This is like a regular Friday night fuckery show. Like, there's no rules to this shit. It just happens.
All right.
Ali, what I would like to do,
retard festival.
what I would like to do is let you talk to Freeman.
Okay.
Hey,
I would
Freeman.
love to talk to Allie.
Redleg, you have to give Ali the backstory on this fucking retarded ass motherfucker.
I think I would just like to. I think at this point, I would just like Freeman. I just want Freeman to talk to Ali. Freeman, go ahead.
How you doing, Allie?
I'm great. How are you?
Not too bad. How do you feel about full frontal male nudity?
We already been through this.
Here we go. We already covered that.
I'm excited.
Well, from this point, what'd she say?
She's down with it. As long as it's not you.
Yeah.
Do what you want with your body.
And she would make eye contact. Next.
Never make eye contact with the raptor goat.
Okay.
How do you feel, Ali? How do you feel about full frontal goat nudity?
Now this is just getting weird.
I don't know. Animal rights. I'm not.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. You live in California. And the only reason I bring it up is because Freeman has held a goat captive for the past, I don't know how many years. Like, he's put a WTF
It's been
Nation
like
radio
3 weeks.
on this
Years, it's been 3 weeks.
What, 3? Wow, time flies when you're having fun. Like he's abused this goat in so many fucking ways. The goat is actually famous. I think he may even be on our YouTube channel with like headbutting a random fucking drunk person.
Speaking of YouTube channels, Ali,
Yes.
how can we find you on YouTube?
My name is Ali Spagnola on YouTube.
That's pretty simple.
Hey, Ali, do me a favor. Because
That was kind of tricky.
We have a lot of infantrymen listen to the show, and infantrymen normally eat their crayons instead of writing with the shit. So could you spell that for us? Ali is A-L-I.
You could even do Ali Spags if you put that youtube.com/ALISPAGS. Ali Spags. That's it.
Boom.
You can check out my stuff. Do a power hour overseas or whatever you guys are doing.
If I go to YouTube and type in Ali Spagnola, I get One Gal band covers. I get Power Hour. I get a fine compilation.
Is this a commercial?
I get. Well, I mean, it is because you're kind of a big deal, and you're on our show. So
Whoa! Ali's not kind of a big deal. Ali's a big deal. Like she's probably the biggest superstar we've ever had on the show.
You guys are big deals too. Come on.
Nah.
Well, I'm not going to dispute that.
Hey, Ali, did you know?
Thanks for the compliment, though.
That
I
a few
appreciate
weeks
that.
ago, let's see, who was it? It was Raptor 7 and Omen and Kaz and I all flew out to Mesa, Arizona to go to the Redcon 1 5th Anniversary Music and Awards show, where we took home the award for Best Warfighter Radio.
Cool.
Huh? Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you. But
Award-winning show.
despite all of that, our abs still don't look as good as yours.
Dude,
It's a filter.
It's a filter?
Abs are so
There's a filter
hard.
for that?
It's a filter for abs?
Shit.
Send that shit to us.
If you want the six-pack or the keg. Now, if you want the kegs, ours are perfect.
We need that. We have like cameras and shit in the chat room. Like, I need a filter for abs. You know, you ever seen that that meme from that show Big Brother or whatever, where that fat guy put that fucking mesh thing on his stomach and then it like he indented it this fat into abs? I think I'm just gonna start doing that.
That's the same as working out, right?
Yeah, right. Well, I'm thinking about having abs. Isn't that the same as working out? Pretty much.
Thinking about it.
So, Allie, do you fight or do you just work out?
I fight. I do Krav Maga and Thai boxing.
Really?
So, yeah.
That is
Holy
so
shit.
awesome.
Thanks.
So you are from the Pittsburgh area, correct?
Yep.
Originally.
Mm-hmm.
And do you still dance like tap and jazz and ballet? Is that
I actually called in late to the show because I was at dance class. Yeah.
because you have the dancer's body? And if I sound all pervy, it's because I am.
Yeah, cool.
She has some great dance videos, and I only say that because my daughters are both in dance, and I really appreciate those videos.
Well, thanks.
Just say you love to dance, bro. Come on, man.
Cos, do you
love to
dance?
dance. Oh.
So not only are you a dancer, you're a musician, and you're kind of a computer nerd.
Oh no! Yes, you're blowing up my spot. Yep, I'm a dork.
Well, at least we have one thing in common. I mean, I don't have abs, but I'm a computer nerd.
All right, love it.
You were involved in a dance company?
Yes.
Yes. And let's see. You went to Carnegie Mellon. I'll be drinking Carnegie Mellon University.
Yeah.
And you studied art.
Yep.
And focused in music theory. Look at you. You're quite the artiste.
What don't you do?
Yeah, what don't you do?
She could have been a lieutenant.
I'm really crappy at driving. Anybody good at that? Someone drive me around, you guys.
And you're in LA?
Yeah.
And you're crappy at driving.
I bike everywhere.
So
she's not even Asian.
Stay close. Stay close.
You've released
That's cool.
4
Do you like
albums.
sports cars?
Oh, sports cars.
Yeah, for sure. Just not driving them. I'll be in the passenger seat, please.
Oh, no. Yeah, I have one.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Trans Am. I don't like to brag.
Do you not?
Convertible leaks around the back.
Convertible leaks around the back a little bit.
Yeah, nobody has to be in the back, dude. Don't worry about that. Can't go through fucking automatic washers. I gotta like hand wash it. It goes fast though, and it looks
like you take care of it.
Yeah.
So go fast. So what I want to know, Allie, when you were in college, you started this drinking game thing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still doing live shows?
I am.
You do the Power Hour live?
Yeah, I'll play 60 songs all in a row, all 1 minute, and everybody just has a big old party and is best friends by the end.
Right, they all leave and get DUIs. How fun is that, right?
No, wow.
She gets banned from campuses. She gets banned from campuses.
Is that true?
Yeah, from a whole state, actually.
I think you should know that this radio station has been banned from the barracks in certain installations.
Oh, yeah?
And certain military units are not allowed to listen to this show.
I'm not surprised. You guys are trouble.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Damn,
she's not wrong.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Yeah, she's not wrong at all.
Fucking go with it.
Oh man, you guys are killing me here. I'm trying to be like the PR guy and be like, no, First Sergeant, we should really be allowed in the barracks. But everyone's like, no, fuck that.
So I want to give you an opportunity before this all goes to complete shit to plug everything you got going on and how people could find you and how people could support you. Because, you can't be getting rich from the intertubes.
All that internet money. I love that myth. I mean, but whatever. There are people that support me and I can survive and it's awesome. So I'm very grateful.
Okay, so you're about at $4 million a year, at least?
Yeah.
What do you do and where can we find you and everything?
I'm Allie Spagnola and everything. I try to keep it easy. So, yeah, if you just look for that.
Okay, so I can go to the Google machine.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it right now.
Because Google owns all. All right,
smart marketing.
I've been to your website, which I believe, I've been drunk, so forgive me, is alispagnola.com.
That's correct.
Yep, that's me.
Right? That's SPAAG.
No, there's one A.
Just one A. I'm not Alexander Sarsgaard.
You are fucking it up, man.
Plus, apparently, the Thailandese add fucking letters.
SPAGNOLA.
You think I'm Taiwanese because I can't drive? You guys are racist.
No, I'm Thailandese. Shit show. Here we go. No,
fuck.
Try this again. Sierra, Papa, Alpha.
Golf.
November, Oscar, Lima, Alpha. Boom!
Yeah. AllieSpagnola.com. Look, if you go to Google and put in Allie Spagnola, you get AllieSpagnola.com, you get Allie Spagnola on Twitter, you get Allie Spagnola on Wikipedia. Really?
Hey,
wow.
Man. You're the one that said I was a big deal.
Well, you are a big deal. You get Allie Spagnola on Instagram, Allie Spagnola YouTube, Allie Spagnola on Facebook, Power Hour, drinking game. Here's a call. Let's see if they want to talk to you, if they want to talk about jumping out of a helicopter. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
I'm on the air. Great. I'm live streaming this. I'm like, we got Allie on one end, and then we're talking about random homeboy calling with his ERV, talking about I jumped once in the 90s. Let's not talk about that. We got to be fun here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Allie's here trying to talk to some souls, have a good time. Allie, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you're hanging out with me and a couple of my friends. We got a shotgun, a bottle of tequila, and a bunch of these Red's apple ciders. What do we do, and how do we do it?
We throw out the apple cider and take the tequila to the face. Mixers are for suckers.
I love you.
That's what I'm talking about. Are you sure you don't want to marry a soldier? Because, I might be single.
This guy
you're
sounds.
you're not hooking up.
Have you
You're
ever
not
been
hooking up
enrolled
with
in
shit.
Deere?
If anybody, hey, you shut your mouth. If anybody's hooking up on this show, it's gonna be one of the people that are putting time on this crap.
I'm just saying. I'm offering
Shut your
free
bitch
tri-care and
ass up!
enrollment in Deers.
Yeah, he's in the Kool-Aid, man. He's getting the Kool-Aid.
Fuck off our Kool-Aid, motherfucker.
Raptor 7.
Do you want to work for AFES?
Ali's fitness body.
Do you want to work at AFES? What the fuck kind of question is that?
I'm just saying. We had people calling it earlier, getting all hua moto on us, like the specialist hour. Let's talk about the real stuff. Allie, you're hot. Why don't you come party with us?
I do enjoy partying.
That's what I'm talking about. I just cracked you over the PBR. You made my night. Thank you.
Heck yeah, you rock.
I
Positive
love you,
offer
Allie.
BAH. Shit.
Allie.
I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? You want to come to Fort Benning and have a party? You let me know whenever.
Fuck this fucking guy, dude. What the fuck?
Awesome. I love you too, man.
I've got a piñata and a bottle
Bounce the
of tequila
fuck
with
out of
your
here,
name on it.
dickhead. What are you trying to do to us?
Hey, I said I would call in, and I called in. Thank you very much, Allie. You've been a doll.
Thank you.
All right, y'all have a good night. I'm going to keep watching and commenting.
Okay.
Yeah.
What this dude? What the fuck, man?
Hey, only gay guys call fucking chicks dolls.
I'm guessing that comes from an experience, Ice.
Welcome to the Alley dating game via
Motherfuckers, what do we got, like a 1 in 5 chance of fucking hooking up right now? So shut up and stop fucking start being gentlemen, assholes.
Hey, I don't need to be a gentleman. I got the Taiwanese accent.
I just said 1 in 5. I didn't mean to be presumptuous.
Hey, Redleg.
Right, he's just throwing numbers out. Raptor facts. What?
Redleg, how about we include Allie in Drink That Tune?
I think we could if she wants to hang out, but it's up to her.
What does Drink That Tune?
Well, drink Drink That Tune is it's a game. It's a drinking game that involves music.
Beverage next to you.
Is that even a question? It's Friday night, sir.
Dude, I so love this girl.
Dude, sir. Fucking old bitch.
You know what? I'm going to drink just for that. And I'm on cam drinking at WTFNationRadio.com. Shameless plug.
Oh, yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, we got another caller.
Get coffee and Kahlua.
DD214 required.
WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Hey, yeah, I got a question for Allie.
Okay, go ahead.
What's up?
What's your favorite drink when you're pulling your power hours?
When I'm doing my power hours? Okay, honestly, everyone around me is drinking beer, but I always have whiskey on stage. Don't tell anyone.
You are so great.
The secret comes out.
I'm not even kidding, because I have to play the full show. I can't leave the stage to go to the bathroom, so I can't drink that volume. I instead go for the power, and I just drink whiskey.
That's kind of smart.
Oh,
And
yeah.
at the end of your hour, you like, I gotta pee.
Yeah, if I did the full power hour, I'd be screwed. I got to stay on stage and keep the party going.
So, Allie, you obviously have the brains as well as the body.
So, well, thank you.
You don't have neither.
What'd you say,
One
Jim?
last question. It's kind of normal. What's your favorite car?
My favorite car? Actually,
Yeah.
My DJ had a Lamborghini, and I've never sat in something so badass before, so I would have to go with that.
Oh.
All right, thank you. Y'all have a good night.
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
And time is out.
Lamborghini.
No problem.
How are we going to compete with a Lamborghini, Raptor?
Sorry, I meant Prius. Toyota Prius.
Hey, look, she's lowering her standards for us.
Red Leg, the Trans Am, and the Camaro are out the window, bro.
I know, right? I like how everybody in the Facebook live chat's like, hey, Red Leg, put the camera on Allie. Like, if you motherfuckers, if Allie was here with me, you think I'd have her on a radio show? Nah, we go to dinner.
Hey, get this. Maybe if everyone goes to WTFNationRadio.com and spams the chat room with 5s, the number 5, maybe we can kind of convince Allie to come in the chat room, unless she's already trolling and watching out for full frontal male nudity. Hint, hint, motherfuckers.
What is this address I'm going to?
There's not going to be any nudity coming from here tonight.
WTFNationRadio.com. I'm sure we can get Mr. Katie to push out some full frontal male nudity.
Katie?
There's a drop down thing that'll say live chat. Yeah. And then if you click on where it says if you want the old chat, click here, right above the window. Then it'll take you to the chat room. You can open up everybody's cameras. See all the people listening to your voice right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite whiskey while you're doing this power hour?
I seriously have no standards. Like, my favorite line.
Oh, box whiskey.
Just tell me it's Jim Beam, please.
Box whiskey.
Do they have that? Oh, my God.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
It tastes just like the box.
Look at all the fives on the chat.
According to Raptor 7, box whiskey tastes like a cardboard box.
Like the box.
Which is perplexing because it's in a plastic bag inside of a cardboard box, but it tastes like the cardboard that's surrounding the plastic bag that contains the whiskey.
Somehow.
So I don't really understand how that works, some kind of osmosis or something, but it tastes like whiskey that was barreled in cardboard.
You know what's real funny right now? In the chat room at WTFNationRadio.com, we have an abundance of fives getting thrown in. Mr. Katie has stood up and he's like grabbing his junk and shit. The listening audience wants you like nothing, Ali.
Okay, well, I made a username that's my full name, and you guys just believe me.
Well, now we know it's you. It's actually you. So, guys, if you want to talk to Allie in the live chat, it's WTFNationRadio.com. It's time for a break. Allie, you going to hang out or you got to go?
I haven't eaten dinner yet, guys. I just danced. Come on. How long are you trying to keep me?
Well, if you got to go, you got to go.
Is that even a question?
Yeah.
Hey, you carry on talking the way you're talking, and forever. We have someone come down, throw you in some kind of hole, and make you rub lotion on your skin.
Oh, my God.
Cool. Crazy dude. Awesome.
Well, Allie, if you got a jet, we understand.
Well, it's been awesome talking to you guys.
Hopefully we can have you back on again soon. And everybody go check out AllieSpagnola.com. And just listen, if you go to Google and search for Allie Spagnola, it's a whole, hold on. I'll tell you how many.
You'll find her.
Yeah. There's like 10 plus
Even if
pages.
you misspell it, you'll find her.
Yeah. You don't even have to be smart to do this, thankfully.
Thank you very much, Allie.
Allie, thanks for coming
You're
on.
in luck. You don't even need your crayons.
This chat room's insane. Man, you got some cool people.
Oh, well, it's the military. What do you expect?
Go that far, then they're not all that cool. Trust me.
I like the enthusiasm.
Well, there you go. I can deal with that.
Hey, we'll take the listeners we can get.
Right.
Word.
Guys, we're going to take a break. Allie, thank you so much for coming on the show. I know you're busy.
Absolutely. It was so fun talking to you guys.
Thank you for spending time with us. The Facebook Live feed's going to end soon, so if you want to continue on with us on the show, we're going to play Drink That Tune in a little while. WTFNationRadio.com. You got to be in the live chat to play. And we're going to take a couple song break, and we'll be right back. Can you tell I've been drinking? All night.
Shots, faggots.
Allie said yeah.
Right, no comment from Allie.
Guys, come on.
Allie said you can't hang with her drinking game, motherfucker.
Oh, in my defense, I've been drinking for 3 hours.
Yeah, but she drinks shots for 3 hours.
Right, it's the power 3 hours over here. You get it.
She drinks whiskey while she's kicking dude's ass.
Well, I'm not having whiskey. I also don't have a keytar, so whatever. Allie thinks you've been great.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll be back, guys, on WTF Nation Radio.
West Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation.
All right, guys, here we go. Drink that tune. I'm going to explain the rules to everybody. First of all,
crap, where's my list?
You have to be in the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com to play. What I'm not going to say is that there's a 40-second delay between the time I play the song and the time you hear it if you're in the live chat. But maybe there's not so much of a delay on YouTube. You get that, everybody? Maybe go to YouTube.
Hint.
YouTube.com, look for WTF Nation Radio, pull up the feed there. Maybe there's less of a delay. You have an advantage.
We're just saying.
We're just saying. Now, the way this game works, I play a song. You have to, on one line in the chat, Let me clear my throat. On
Take your
one line.
Wait, no, you done? Wait, huh?
On one line in the chat. One line.
Can I guess this week?
No.
Okay.
Nobody on this call can play. If you want to play, get off. Hang up.
Can I sing at least?
No.
God damn it.
Can I troll?
I'll hang up on you. Yes, you can troll.
Thank you.
Artist and title. First person to correctly get it. Cause you don't have the list?
I do.
Okay, all right.
I was asking if you did.
I got it. First person to get it correctly, you get a point. Also, you have to tell somebody to drink. Now, here's Raptor 7 to tell you who you don't give a drink to.
That was horrible timing, bro.
Get it all out. Go ahead. We'll wait. That's okay. We got time.
Oh my god.
And when you win,
Perfect timing.
and when you win, you can send me your information.
No, that's not.
No, you got the wrong
we're
point.
at yet.
Get this.
What was the question?
So fucking.
Now, hold on. God damn it.
Will you guys fucking chill out for a minute? What was the question?
Raptor 7's going to tell you when you win a round, here's who you do not assign a drink to.
Yeah, us. Because it's a waste of a goddamn thing, right? Because we're already fucking shit-faced. What do you think we're doing here? Getting drunk and doing radio. So, I mean, if you want to fucking waste it, we're drinking during the goddamn song before you idiots guess it. And then once you guess it, we're already fucking drinking again just because fuck it. You know, why not get drunk? You know? And then if you tell us to drink, you're just giving us an extra fucking drink. So don't do it.
Right.
Choose your targets.
You get your competition drunk.
There's other motherfuckers that are going to be smart and guess songs, and it would behoove you to fucking give the shot to them so they get drunker and start being idiots.
Bottom line, the WTF Nation radio staff is already been drinking.
I've been drinking for 3 hours.
Before the show started.
For 3 hours. So,
Yeah.
here,
So-
listen, Kaz he has the final say in who gets a fucking point. It's non-disputable. If you don't like it, if you don't like it, here's Badger to tell you what to do.
Oh wait, what? Okay. Yeah, drink that tune.
No,
Here's
wait.
What?
If they don't, Badger, all you have to do.
Supposed to say go fuck yourself.
Badger, all you have to do is tell them what to do if they disagree with Kaz's decision.
They go fuck themselves.
You go fuck yourself. All right, first song.
Hey, Cos, make sure you put it in all caps.
I like how fucking Badger's not listening to the show, but he heard his name. He's like, oh yeah, drink that tune. Here's how you play. First song. Artist and title. And we don't count for spelling much. But make an attempt. All right, so a minute and a half into the goddamn song, nobody's got it right yet. Everybody drink, we move on to the next round.
Everybody drinks.
Caden didn't get it?
Who?
What? No, nobody got it.
No.
Okay. They just had the name of the band. Okay.
Yeah.
S.O.B. Nathaniel Ratliff.
You got to do better.
Hey, before we get any further, it's kind of an internal thing, but check Skype.
Nice.
Wait, were we supposed to? Are we all drinking? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, everybody drinks.
Everyone drinks.
Nathaniel Ratcliffe and the Night Sweats.
Yeah. But check Skype chat.
I don't want to.
Where you at?
All right, next song. Fuck. Come on. All right, Katie got it. Katie, tell somebody to drink. Katie gets a point. Fuck.
Does. Scroll. Oh, fuck.
But cold beer, it does real crappy.
Yeah, my favorite song by the... Wait a minute. Let me look and see if it's on here first.
Did I just fuck it up already?
Yeah, well.
Katie won.
It's
Everyone
better.
else, 0.
Yeah, Katie won. Everybody else 0. Suck it.
Sucker.
Who'd she tell to drink?
Nobody yet.
Well, see, and here's the thing. You got to tell somebody to drink right away or it falls back on you.
Well, I threw it out in the chat. And
don't
she's
say Mr. Katie.
She's already popped Baby Raptor, so she can't say, hey, I'm pregnant anymore.
Right.
So, Katie, drink. You're taking too fucking long.
Yeah, you get the song, you tell somebody, God damn it. Next song.
Caden?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was about to cut it off because that song sucks.
You saved the world, Caden. I love you, man.
You did. Yeah, thanks, bro. I'll take a drink because you fucking made that stop.
Thank you.
Nice work, bro.
And who drinks? Other than Raptor 7, who's drinking voluntarily. I'll get to Jimmy Buffett. It did kind of sound like a Jimmy Buffett song, right?
It did, yeah.
Come in my taints.
Come in my taints, not the name of the song, but it did sound a lot like Jimmy Buffett.
Wow.
Good guess. Excellent guess.
All right, next song. This one's easy.
80, awesome.
I mean, you got
Who drinks?
Who drinks?
two songs lately. Come on, Fox. Mobile user 842. Shut the fuck up.
We gotta have Ice on the show more often.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that Ice?
Ice
Sounds
gets,
like Ice.
Ice gets awesome when he's drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I don't.
I kind of think you're a douchebag when you're sober, but when you get a little bit of booze in you, I appreciate you a little more.
You really ought to drink more.
So from 1876, so he understands a lot of these songs.
Ice fucking kind of talked a lot of shit early in his show last night. I listened to it, and he was all pissed off about things.
He had a really good 30-minute rant.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. I'm glad you did that. I don't want people messaging me about that shit anymore.
Appreciate it.
I can't. I hate. Listen, I loathe country music.
You know what?
Everybody, all the WTF Nation radio staff drink.
What are you loath?
Here we go.
I'll have some more Kahlua coffee. Thank you.
What are you loathing, man?
Kahlua.
This
and
fucking
what?
country music, I hate it with a passion.
I just started saying my show wasn't on tonight.
But it was on this morning.
Should we give it to Jasky? Because Jasky got it after I fucking stopped it.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, Jasky gets a point.
I don't know.
Oh,
What's Cause say?
It's
not my. It's not our
yeah,
job.
you're right. It's up to Cause.
I think Jasky drinks and the WTFNR fucking staff drinks.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
All right, that sounds good.
We did, yes.
All right, let's not. Brad Paisley, no.
Nice shirt, son.
Indeed.
I'm serious.
Wait, who got it?
H-Dub Scrub.
H-Dub Scrub. All right, and in honor of this song, I'm going to play some more of it.
So we gonna smoke an ounce to this. G's up.
Raptor 7, you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some things real quick.
All right.
All right, I'm good now.
All right, good.
All right, we got Katie at 2. Katie
That was a
at
good song.
1 and H-Dub at 1.
All right, cool.
I think we need to play more of that shit.
I like that shit.
Unfortunately, I have to move on to the next song.
Fuck.
Right.
Right.
I know.
What could this be?
Well, you don't have the list, but you're. I like where you're going with this.
Mariah Carey, give it all.
It might as well be Mariah Carey.
Are you fucking?
Katie got it. Shut up, Jim.
Oh, really? I missed it.
I hate that goddamn song so much because it's so fucking like depressing about going to a kegger.
Hey man, play some Luke Bryan.
Song, man. I mean, it's a catchy song. It doesn't matter.
It's not catchy at all. It's not catchy at fucking all. They're talking about going to a kegger in a somber ass way, and it irritates the shit out of me. Like, oh yeah, put your keg, in your cup, and bottoms up.
Its bottoms up.
Yeah. Fucking
Stick my finger in your butt.
You know what? There's only one song dumber than that, and that's Matt Best 11X's fucking new shit.
Oh man! All right, next.
Freeman
one.
drinks?
Fucking really? Again with this?
Why are you going to tell Freeman to drink? That motherfucker drinks fucking acid for breakfast.
If you look at his left arm, he has an IV. I mean, really? Come on.
Yeah, come on. Be sensible about these drink submissions, people. Really, come on. But I mean, if you're Katie and you're ahead of everyone else,
Raptor 7, you beat me to it. Telling Fort Hood to fuck off.
Fuck off, Fort Hood.
What's up, Fort Hood?
Yes, it is.
Answer the phone right in the middle of this.
Do it.
Hi, WTF Nation Radio. You're on the air.
Fuck Fort Hood.
My cock.
Radio down.
I fucking he hung up.
My
All
cock
right.
tastes like pussy. Got it.
Did somebody get it? Oh, my cock
Yes.
has pussy breath.
Something. My cock has pussy breath.
If you're gonna call in, it gets fucking monotonous when we have to do this shit. But if you're gonna call in, make sure you turn your motherfucking radio down because there's a crazy echo. You're too busy listening to the radio.
Not even that. Not even turn your radio down. When I say WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air. Fucking say something.
Oh, there's that too.
If they're calling back, I'm not going to answer because they didn't hear next song. Look at
Did I
see how
say
easy this
monogamous?
is to ignore them.
Team
Talking about wood.
is very bad.
Yeah,
Yo,
fuck
I
'em.
got a fake ID though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a
Comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody drunk out on
Hey, Hobbs, you can't be in here and play. Hobbs, you can't be on the call and play.
Man, come
Don't
on.
pull a Raptor 7.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't what. What's going on?
Oh, I got all shit faced like 3 weeks ago.
All right, so Hobbs, here's the deal. If you're
I wasn't talking. That's cool.
if you're on the call, you get
I'm being sarcastic, Pi. God damn it, I understand, Pi. I'm being sarcastic.
Okay, well, I'm just making sure you know how you
fuck,
American
I'm not
people
retarded.
are. I understand
I know
how
how
you
you English.
people are kind of behind the times, just slow with technology. Like, I got it.
Go eat a fucking scone and sip some goddamn tea and get the fuck out of my face.
Okay.
Well, you ain't getting shit, motherfucker.
This is Kaz. I am the judge, and I say that Hobbs smokes.
Smoke, Hobbs.
Thank you.
All right. And then, look,
Figure
listen.
out what cocksucker says you American
You're
people
not
and he draws a
eligible to
fucking
play.
check from the United States government.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm with Jim on that one.
If y'all don't get this one on the first note, I'm firing everyone.
Fair enough.
You're firing everyone? Wait a
Wait,
fucking
are you
minute.
really fired? Are you really gonna answer my prayers here?
All right, we'll
I've got no buttons. I've got no authority. But fuck, if you don't get this next one, you're all fired, listeners included.
Wait. Does that mean I can shout out this?
No, you can't
No.
guess.
Listen,
Can
if
I at
you're
least
on the
sing?
No.
Jesus.
No.
You might as well just keep fucking
Well,
talking.
we did
Pi.
go over this over and over. If you're on the call, you're not eligible to fucking play or sing or win or anything.
Is that your final answer, Edwin?
Yes.
Ice and Hobbs are my two favorite people right now.
Then,
I'm just saying,
Nice.
Pi was being a fag, so I had to come on here and set it straight.
listen, Hobbs. Listen,
Jack,
Pi's
shit.
being a fag. Is this your first time on the show?
Yeah,
Pi's
welcome
always
to
a fag.
Radio, motherfucker.
Who is this on the? I gotta answer the phone because they keep WTF Nation Radio. What?
Hey, I just want to know who makes your guys' music list.
Don't
fuck
fucking
is
worry about
this?
who makes our music.
Red
list.
Leg does.
No, I don't.
This is a contest.
Oh,
Special
wow.
segment.
Wow.
Hey,
You know,
dude,
beginning of
who
the show,
is
I was
this?
like, man, Red Leg's really fucking cool. I hear this music and I hear it comes from him. I'm like, I feel hurt, man. I really
Hey,
do.
listen.
Okay, it doesn't really matter who makes
Listen to
the music.
me. No, don't
Because
listen to
Red Leg-
Pi. Don't listen to Pi. Listen to me right now while I'm overloading my microphone trying to talk over Pi. The music for my shows I pick. Drink That Tune. I don't pick. I just play the songs.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Either way, I'm just going to drink through it anyway.
Just drink. That's all you got to do.
Guys.
Well, here at WTF Nation Radio.
What a horrible fucking question. Never call again.
Red Leg has the capacity to skip over stupid ass gay faggoty songs.
I'm following the
instead,
list. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Can we just get on with the game and get this over with?
Are we fucking
Next song.
AT&T or some shit?
Next
Facebook.
song. Shots.
That's all you get right there.
Stop it.
Guess
there
it.
There you go.
I know it.
Daniel. Play it again.
Daniel.
How many fucking songs start with a guitar strum like that?
No, dude, are you serious?
None like that.
Oh my fucking God, Hobbs, get the fuck out of here. Daniel.
You don't play guitar, do you?
Is there a translator? I don't know what he just said.
Don't tell my fucking co-host, my new co-host, to get the fuck out of here, Pi. That's rude.
Hey, we got a heritage connection going
Listen,
on.
my show ended 35 minutes ago, so all bets are off. I don't give a fuck what happens at this point. Except you can't fucking give away this shit to the listeners. They have to get it.
Thank you.
Right, so
H-Dub Scrub
should
won.
Fuck up, play this shit.
No, I don't have to. H-Dub Scrub got it.
Itchy is close.
What?
Itchy.
H-Dub
close.
H-Dub Scrub got it.
Oh, God damn it.
Have a drink on me, ADC, DC. So let's play like 20 seconds so everyone else can at least hear the fucking song. Because this is a good song.
No.
Play the entire song. That would be good.
Hey, Pi.
Yeah.
Would you mind terribly if I hosted my fucking show?
Okay, we can maybe not play the song.
Dude, you got like the noon time for those days.
Next song. I'm so over. Scrub got it again.
I have no idea.
You motherfuckers are terrible radio
I'm
co-hosts.
getting mad at the fucking people.
Don't get mad at them. Listen, Hobbs, if you're going to be a host on this radio station, you got to understand our listening audience is not all there.
No, that's
Most
bullshit.
of them are 11 Bravo.
After 7 said I could rage.
Well, yeah, you can rage. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize for stepping on your rage.
I'll shut up.
Don't listen to shit Hobbs says, dude. I hired.
Okay, who's the alleged person that got the AC/DC song?
I'm just Raptor 7.
That was H-Dub Scrub, the same one that got this last one.
All right. Sure. Gotcha.
I mean, you could, if Hobbs starts getting fucking shitty and raging everywhere, then yeah, listen to him, I guess. But, I'm just saying, I may or may not be behind it. We'll find it out, after the repercussions happen.
Oh, these guys again.